Second.
Good evening and welcome to the Conclave. Apologies for the late start. There was a very serious accident not too far away, and most of us sat in traffic for somewhere around the hour mark. So forgive us if we take a little while to get moving and get into the swing of things tonight. Because we also made some setup changes in about 2 or 3 minutes. I will throw to Andrew for sponsors.
Yes, sponsors. And yes, we do apologise if none of this is very well scripted, because we normally have a little bit of lead time into our sessions, but we mostly all arrived here like 10 minutes ago. But we obviously have 2 main sponsors still with us. The first one is Fey-rie, who are sponsoring us with 15% off their 3D mini creation sort of software website thing that you can build your own sort of hero of your dreams using their fully customizable building software. And they are giving us their code theconclave15, which if you use at checkout gives you 15% off those fancy minis. So go crazy. Get the hero of your dreams. As Charlotte Buff always says, don't let your dreams be dreams. And our second one, obviously, is Roll with Advantage, which I've got some brand new fancy dice. Which recently purchased, along with all the other Roll with Advantage dice that I have. But they are obviously still supporting the channel. As far as I spoke with the wonderful people there, the website and the 12% off is basically on until we decide to take it down. So go to the web link in the description and in our little carousel. I think it's rollwithadvantage.something/coastal conclave, the coastal conclave. And then you can get your 12% off and buy all of the dice with one of the best dice stores, online dice stores in all of Australia. Nay, the world. Maybe the universe or the multiverse.
You prove us wrong.
Tell us otherwise.
You're not going to go to space.
And find another dice shop that's better.
Actually, if there is an intergalactic dice shop, we are taking sponsorship on this.
Yeah, exactly. If you're watching this right now, which I hope you are, we're open to getting some sort of discount code from you as well. So that's Roll with Advantage and Fey-rie. And as usual, because of our grassroots, sort of like community-driven focus, we are still partnered with Elemental Arcade, our local game store in Gosford, Central Coast, New South Wales, Australia. We propagate game nights with them. I'm a DM who does a couple of sessions every now and then down there. Adventurers League, Spelljammer, and a few of the other cast members have also joined there as well. Intermittently, it's fine. It's drop in, drop out, but otherwise they have a fantastic setup there. And their Wednesday nights always have like 5 to 6 tables going with like 30 players. It's absolutely thriving down there, and we're happy to be a part of that and help boost that even further. And they're obviously still working on stuff to help us out as well. They've just got a big shop move. Spoilers maybe. It should be public knowledge now that they are moving just a couple shops down, but into a much larger space and much better facilities and much more customizable. And they expect to have a D&D breakout room there with potentially customized walls and aesthetics and all that kind of stuff. So it'll be really nice.
Coastal conclave.
Breakout
with pillows.
Maybe, I don't know. You'll have to talk to Nat on that.
Okay.
So,
if you're watching, pillows at the coastal conclave wall, please. Thanks.
So that is our partnerships and sponsors at the moment. So thank you very much, Luke. Back to you.
Thank you, Andrew. Would anyone else have any announcements that they would like to make?
Good to see you all.
Yes,
Mike's pregnant.
Andy, we were supposed to keep that a secret.
That's not your news.
What is your wife going to say when she finds out?
I've been put in my place again. Fair enough.
Look for everybody out there. Yes, Andy is the father. Anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
Don't forget our Redbubble store with our beautiful stickers. Merchandise. There will be a new sticker release very shortly as we finalise some art. Thank you to the lovely Richard for designing our stickers.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Like and subscribe if you want me to design a bad version.
There you go.
It's a
You heard it here first. If we get 10 more subscribers tonight, Katie will make some art.
I can't promise it'll be
I
good,
don't
but
know
I
if I want
can
people
promise
to
it'll make you
subscribe.
laugh.
She's actually really quite talented.
That's a lie. Don't talk me up like that. They will only be disappointed.
She says she's dog shit, but it's not true. It's not true.
Yeah.
She's only dog shit at like throwing and trying to like get stuff in. Can't. They almost killed me. Like,
All right. Our next little announcement can move us into the next section anyway, which is our introduction of players. So most of you who have visited before might see a new face on the screen. So we'll start with player introductions with Erin, our new member of the team.
You can't escape me. I'm in every stream now.
She's part of Cold. She was in the one shots. Now she's part of the main campaign. She's taking over.
I'm sorry.
I won't get Erin to introduce her character at this stage, so it can be somewhat of a surprise for the group when they do come across this person.
Oh yeah.
Well, that means it's not hidden.
Spoilers.
Person, deity, monster, interdimensional being. Who knows? Could be anything.
Sorry, spoilers. I'm Tiamat.
And so we'll go around now. We'll start with Andy. We'll move around the table, skipping Erin now, of course.
Oh, thank you. Yes, my name is Andy, and I'm playing Lilith. She is a blade singer, and she is completely innocent and does nothing wrong. Mike?
I am Mike. I am also heavily pregnant, apparently. Tonight, I will not be giving birth. I will be playing Elf Faustus Delafay, Priest of Eldith, Divine Soul Sorcerer, but role-played as a priest, who is, incidentally, not pregnant. Over to you, Richard.
Thank you very much, Mike. And while you might not be giving birth tonight, for a child, you'll be giving birth to some narrative.
Let's tell no stories.
And we are all pregnant with excitement.
That was a pregnant pause. This is a laborious joke. Come on. I'm Richard, and I apologise for nothing. I am tonight, and henceforth will be playing Lilliput Lathenway, a dark elf sorcerer, and a bit of a con man.
Only a bit.
Oh, a bit. I thought he was a.
I thought that was going to be a revelation to everybody. Pass on to Mitch.
Sorry, I'm so shook. Hi, I'm Mitch. I'm playing Ismir Stormcrown. I am a human cleric who has just recently started to go down the path of paladin. I am totally not from a noble family at all, as far as anyone can tell. I just want to do good by people, kill as many monsters as I can, and bring honour to my family. Yeah, like we all do, right?
Gross.
Yeah, thanks. Yeah.
Hey, sports fans. I'm Katie. My skills include being violent and not being able to smile properly. I play Eleni, who's a half-orc, and she's just a tiny little 6'9". Just a petite gal, heaps chill, doesn't, like, a bit of a pacifist, really. And in saying that, she is the most violent barb that I can think of. Partial to gnomes. Has a few special moves. Shout out to the Twig and Berries, the Ozzy Osbourne, and the Lumberjill and Morty combo. Thank you for your time.
Thank you for those very accurate descriptions of all of our played characters. Well done.
I think you're the only player to get a special dispensation for an extra feat on request.
Yeah. Luke knows he has to sometimes let me do things. Otherwise, this campaign will go nowhere.
Wait, you're into feet? I thought it was gnomes.
Don't start a new one. Come on, man.
For those who follow our socials, you've seen a very lovely recap by Izmir throughout the week. Would you like to reenact that now? Or do you want me to do that? So last we left off, the group were leaving the mage tower of one of Eleni's German callers.
You're all welcome.
Archmage Arctic Kelmina.
Let's be honest, the name's not important.
Following some fairly interesting revelations about things happening in the world. And then on the way back, they were attacked by some interesting corrupted plant-like creatures. Eleni decided to loot the corrupted core of one of those things and is now walking around with a glowing green ball of something or other.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
We also pilfered some magical items from the Archmage of the Imperium. That's going to be a great idea in hindsight. And then we returned to the inn, where we had a bit of a heartfelt conversation between, I believe, Lolliput and Aries. And we'll pick up there back at the inn the next morning. So we've all had a long rest. And for those playing at home, the party have leveled up to level 5 in the course of our break. Make sure the music isn't overbearing before we get going. So we'll pick up there. We awake the next morning in the comeback inn, following our deeds, well rested and refreshed. We wake to find that there is a bit of a commotion in the inn, and that a crowd is sort of streaming outside to sort of see what's going on as you come down into that main section of the second level of the inn. What would we like to do?
Immediately run out and join the horde.
I follow Lolliput. What's going on?
Huh?
What do you see?
What is this? Alright, let me through.
Yeah, you push through.
Alright,
I
so...
put my hands on your shoulders and
Yeah.
run.
Are we all
leading.
heading out, or is it just some of us? Is everyone heading out?
I'll be following the crowd. Just I like them.
I'll go, but lag last. Deep in thought.
Last? Alright, so as you go out,
Very
you can see that a fairly large crowd is gathered, not just from the inn itself, with the gnome patronage, but there are quite a few elves from the local neighbourhood crowded around. You can see that there is a group of 3 Imperial Templars and someone in a dark black robe holding a leash, and on the end of that leash you see what looks to be some sort of deformed dog-like creature, hairless dog, but
Sphinx dog.
who's in the lead? Lolliput?
Yeah,
Like
I'm Lolliput pushing me, and I've got like town snacks and like 7-Up all over my coat.
Do you want to roll a
Like
perception
a
check
shot
for me,
away,
if you would like to see what this thing on the end of the rope is?
Perception?
Yeah. I'm going to go and have a close look. It could be investigation.
That's a 2.
2?
Can I roll because I'm taller than any living person?
Sure.
Great, thanks.
I imagine Elenia's pushed away to the front in some manner.
I've got hot
I've just
chocolate in
lifted
my
up
eyes.
the entire crowd. Sorry, you said perception, didn't you?
Yep.
It'd be great if I listened. That's an 18, so I'm just going to go ahead and say I win.
So, what you see is, it looks like, on close inspection, that its origins might have once been human, but it's been deformed into a 4-limbed creature. And you can just see on the 4 limbs where you would expect claws from where it is. You can just see the sort of thick sausage finger shapes that have been deformed into claws.
Fingers.
And got to be very sausagey.
Sausage
Ugly
finger.
Chris.
Not the little ones either. They're really
18
long.
minutes and 30
Oh,
seconds.
long sausage. So like Kransky fingers.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
a pack of Frankfurters.
But they're sort of gnarled and deformed. You can see that there are hard patches on them where the bone is sort of overgrown its natural size.
Cute.
And it leads up into a very heavily muscled face, and you can't actually make out any features. But there is an opening at the front where the nose would be, and you can see that it seems to be sniffing about outside the inn.
So the creature, does it have like a leather muzzle, or its muzzle has a hole in it, and that's its smell hole?
Yes.
Yeah.
So you can't make any facial features except this gap there, where there should be a nose, but there's just this crevice of darkness, and it seems to be sniffing about on the outside of the inn.
Oh,
Oh, so it's like Woofdemort. Okay,
that is gross.
That's going in
that
the
makes more
notes.
sense. Thank you.
Wolfdemort, thank you.
Everyone's writing down.
You're all welcome, by the way.
Wolfdemort.
Okay.
Once I confirm copyright laws, you can as
Yeah, I was like, I've got to figure out which end of each needs to go together, and that seemed like the less morally muddy one.
Like, Lolliput, what is it? What do you see? I can't. People are.
I've got hot chocolate in my eye. Eleni, what is it?
Hey guys, can you see this faceless dog thing? This is whack.
Oh, that's gross.
Do you guys want to see?
Just move Lolliput out of the way to get line of sight on it.
Yeah, you managed to do that, and you catch that same sight of the creature.
God, that's absolutely terrifying.
My gaze is going to be towards the person that is holding the leash. Do they seem familiar to me?
They do not.
Okay.
You don't recognise that particular person.
Cool.
What is it smelling? Can we get a read on like where its nose is kind of leading it?
It seems to be doing around the outside of the inn and slowly moving towards the interior of the comeback inn.
Oh. Nobody's got drugs on them, right?
Not at the moment.
I walk up behind, hearing Lolliput say that, and go, it's possible that we're the drugs. And
Maybe we were the drugs all along.
perhaps we should...
Drugs are the friends we made along the way.
Do they
Yeah, so
hear
scarce.
Imperial in like uniform?
They are. So there's 3 Templars, and there's a person in a similar sort of garb or adorned robe. Definitely Imperial.
Would Eleni or I have ever seen such a creature before with our experiences of the Empire? Maybe
Not you personally, but there have been stories in your family of these creatures.
Is my Warhammer of warning tingling? You gave it to me, man. It's your mistake, not mine.
It is not.
Warhammer
It is not.
senses.
Okay. I need to find a fun way to say that.
Maybe we should, as
My
Also
Warhammer's
said-
tingling.
make like the frog and get the frig out of here.
You Warhammers have been.
Your usual eloquence is escaping you. Are you feeling well, Master?
It's a really common saying in my hometown.
Ah,
Have you never heard of it?
no.
I'm not going to Becky here with you about cool phrases and catch
Fine.
stuff.
Is this creature looking for you, Faustus?
I mean, I don't know. You recall that I mentioned the wake that we were leaving behind us. It's possible that perhaps it's catching.
Likely story.
What is that?
Have any of you seen anything like this before though? Like it looks like it could have been human at one point.
I've never seen something.
Lilith can make
disgusting.
an Arcana check.
Let's use one of the dice.
Lolliput can make an Arcana check.
That's a good start.
Okay.
If only I still had the book.
That's a
But
10.
96 years in the Imperium. I mean, that's all I'm going to say.
Early stage Alzheimer's.
24.
24.
I'm an elf. I'm basically
10.
17.
Your divine magic. So Lilith can see that. Combine your names then. You came Lilith for a second.
That's the baby.
That is what our children will be called.
Oh,
When you shapeshift, that's the evil twin.
oh
Is
yes.
Mike the surrogate?
Yeah.
Rolls nine.
Yeah.
But you're like inverted colours.
Wolfdemoid and the babies episode.
I just keep one of the cameras. You can see that, based on your understanding of arcane magic, that this is probably something that was once human or humanoid and has been transformed using magic, and it appears to be sniffing out magic.
It's looking for magic stuff.
It could be looking
Was this
for
better?
a magical thing that maybe belonged to the Imperium that is no longer with the Imperium but is with us. Maybe.
Oh.
Which is what?
Oh, don't pay coin now, Lilith.
What are you talking about?
Certainly.
We should maybe seal this conversation up and leave.
Hey guys,
Fine.
just
And
a.
I walk away.
While you guys are doing this, the creature does push its way, the crowd backs away whenever it gets anywhere near anyone inside the inn. And goes inside.
Oh no.
I never forgot. I always knew. But I just may have reminded myself and potentially the group that I am currently. Oh god, how do I read this? Am currently carrying Arctic's electrified ball. Ball, not balls. PJ.
That's the upper pocket.
That's in my pocket.
It's not good of me, so I
And
kept it.
I believe you guys put the green orb
No, I got the electric
and the corporate
Yeah.
moon into the bag of holding. They're both in there, I think. Right,
I don't know. It's up to them. I don't
the
know.
the orb was in the bag of holding. I don't remember where you put the clock.
Eleni had the Moanda orb, and you had the electric orb because I tried to identify both, and I could identify hers, but Local wouldn't let me do it.
Get
You
your
know
hands
what?
off
Yeah,
my
you
orb.
know what? My bad. I'm mislabeled. Sorry for touching your ball. Yeah, the manifestation of Moana.
Yeah, that,
Yes.
that
Moana.
you guys put
Yeah,
that
Moana.
in the bag of holding.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
I've still
that's-
got that, so I'm just gonna sneakily maybe not go near Imperial Guards looking for something. Just a suggestion.
Seems reasonable.
Yeah, so I'm gonna really stealthily stomp the hell away.
6'9".
Yeah.
I'm already a little bit up the street already.
Yeah.
I turn around and I see you guys still standing. I'm like,
Yeah, I'm like, hey Lilith, let's go shopping, and then I
Yeah.
just toddle off.
I head for the church.
I'm just Homer Simpsoning into the bush, right?
Stealth check.
I gotta look around and realize that everybody's gone. And
Finally got the chocolate milk.
With your Mountain Dew and your Doritos on
yeah, I'm like John Travolta in that meme.
Yeah.
And just shrug and just pick a direction and just start wandering.
Never split the party, we all go different directions.
100%.
Alright, the party's split.
Keep up with this, Luke.
Oh no.
Where are we all going, bud?
Now, so, where do we go?
I went up the street, and you're coming with me, right?
Yeah.
I'm eventually going to boomerang around back to you
So it'll
guys.
be the three of us.
I don't want to leave my...
We're gonna go check out the outside of the church and see if Faustus is in love with that building too.
It's possible. There's great architecture in Ishvanor, and
on that.
since I'm pregnant, I'm incredibly sassy at the moment, so, you know. But yes, I'm heading towards the church.
Heading towards the church.
Lilliput sits there and thinks, where would Faustus go?
The strippers.
Brothel. Yeah.
Yeah, honeycomb.
I start to eke out Ishvanor's most seediest brothel.
Which does in fact exist in canon because you guys made that happen.
We named a couple. Which one are we
You
going
head
with?
towards Spell Sluts, which is near the Arcane Sanctum
I think I
in the
regret
centre
joining.
of town.
Of course it would be. Arctic, dirty boy.
Oh,
Dirty,
dear.
dirty boy.
It's just a wild cannon, that's all. Right.
Now, you guys are heading towards the church, or a specific church.
Well, church is any place of worship, so technically so is Lilliput.
Now,
Noise.
My assumption is that there must be, you know, a church that represents the triumvirate. So there must be, you know, either a circle of elders somewhere or something of that description. Well, I had previously been avoiding making contact with the church, but now I am seeking it out.
now, before we sort that out, Erin,
Yes.
did you decide on which deity you would like?
Yes, I did.
Was it Ayun? Or
Ayun.
Okay. So as you are approaching that church, which is a church to the triumvirate, and you can see that it is in a religious sector of town. You know that much, and you walk in, and you can see that there are a number of churches to the other recognised deities within the empire. But the largest building is a very large and ornately sort of Gothic architecture church to the triumvirate, and you can see that Tempest is the largest statue above the door with his flaming sword. But you do catch sight of another person heading into the churches. They're sort of just on their way into one of the side churches, which has the iconography of Ayun, the goddess of wisdom and knowledge. And Erin, what does Falster see as he heads towards the other church?
So, as you're heading to the other church, you see a more of a tan-skinned a tan-skinned woman with long slick back blonde hair, fairly tall, 5'7", pretty muscular, wearing robes, belonging to a monk. She also has a quarterstaff just perched on her back, and she is heading into the church.
So the quarterstaff is not pointed at an approaching elf?
You don't know.
No? Okay. So if I notice this robed woman, I will call out. Hello there. And would I recognize anything that would tell me that this woman is an acolyte of Ayun?
Do you have any iconography of Ayun? You recognise
She-
them as a member of the Order of Seven Sons, which is the monk order.
She does have a amulet with a blank scroll on it. Just a small metal.
Well, since seeing as you seem to know where you're going, I'll call out acolyte. Might I have a word?
She hears you and looks around for a moment and notices you. Oh, hello there.
I'm Faustus Delafay, a priest of Eldith. It's my first time, or well, it's been a long time, I suppose, since I've been in Ishvanor, and I'm not familiar with the religious sector of town. Where might you be heading, and perhaps you might be able to guide me where I might find a priest of Eldith?
I see. Well, first of all, I'm Isabel Winterflaw.
Ah.
She'll extend a hand.
Well met, yes.
Well, Acolyte of Ayun. Personally, I am heading into here, and she gestures to the smaller. Was it a smaller building for Ayun?
Yes.
Yes. And
I noticed that compared to Tempest, it's much smaller, and I comment, it seems in these times that we should perhaps have more of an emphasis on wisdom and knowledge, and I'll look at the statue of Tempest and perhaps less warmongering.
yes, I agree. Well, more wisdom is very important nowadays.
Would that we could all just pause a moment and think.
Many wish that, but unfortunately the world does not pause and it keeps on going.
What brings you here? Are you here for morning prayer? What are you here for?
I'm currently here for morning prayer, of course, but I don't reside here at the moment.
I'm usually not quite so nosy. I leave that up to some of my companions, but this morning I feel not myself.
It's the pregnancy.
If
I'm sorry.
this be a temple
Don't
to
apologise.
Tempest. Someone clip that.
Don't apologise.
Sorry.
And this be Ayun, then where mayhap I find the temple to Eldith?
Eldith. Would she know where the Eldith would be?
You're aware that the temple to Eldith would be within the larger church and one of probably the left alcove within the main church to Tempest.
She'll relate this to you, but more in a way of just, he would be in. It would be in the main building.
Just ahead here, past the mighty the statue of Tempest. Blessed be the Battlemaster.
Yes. You
Right. Well,
you shan't miss it. It's. I've seen a few people there.
It is about this time that the rest of the group that followed and looped around do arrive in the same area.
oh, greetings. Speaking of my companions, well met.
My, this would be good, isn't it?
Yeah, I thought you said we were going to the brothel. Is that where you got the person on the
I said
horse?
we were going to church, but a real church.
You said his church was a brothel.
Well, we all worship
I think we're all surprised, aren't we?
different things, Lilith.
Yeah, now
Some of
it's
us,
fun.
some of us, the flesh,
And some of us fun.
fun.
Some of us buildings.
Some of us wisdom and knowledge, as this acolyte of Ayun here. And forgive me, I didn't write your name down, so please introduce yourself.
Well, So is everyone here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh
Except for
my
me.
god.
Except,
Okay, except.
Yeah, just
So
not.
everyone except Richard. Cool.
Yeah, it is cool.
What was your character's name again?
Isabel.
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 Not Isabel.
Isabel Winterflaw. She'll have a look over at the group and kind of just take in everyone, and she'll introduce herself. Quite a big group you have here. My name's Isabel Winterflaw. Quite a big bunch. Pleasure to meet you all.
I'll go up immediately, extend my hand. It's me.
Pleasure to meet you.
I'll just stand and stare and be like, Eleni,
How tall are you?
wait, 6'9".
6'9".
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so when you said tall at 5'7", I was kind of like, I was going to scratch out tall.
Yeah, when you said big
She's
group, I was
5'7".
like, yeah.
I walk up and I'm just like, she seems to smell normal-ish, not the usual stench of self-righteousness like the other monks that we saw on the road.
I sure hope so.
It's the first time I've seen her sniff anybody, actually. It's probably a sign of some kind of endearment, I think.
That's the first time you've seen us sniff?
Yeah, do you not look?
Like, consistently as we're walking through.
Oh,
Any crowd. Trees.
I suppose I should probably...
There's like moments during like a big crowd, she just walks up behind somebody and just goes,
No, there's-
does the
there's
Joe
nothing
Biden.
subtle.
Oh,
Nothing subtle, it's like a single nostril and a half. Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
doing a line of something.
Yeah, but they're scent.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wait till you see what I'm grinding up your little bolts into.
Whoa there.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Jesus.
I turned to Ishmir and asked, it seemed like perhaps there were some people looking for someone. Were we followed at all? Were you followed?
As far as I can tell, no. Again, we've all kind of split up in a sporadic direction, but gathered again. I can't tell if we've been followed as much. I'm just gonna have a quick look around now, realizing I probably should have checked that out. So,
Make perception checks.
just gonna do a quick
Ow.
little.
Bouncing
That's
outside
the
wants to
size
check
of
out.
the
Ismir,
building.
I will assist you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, go advantage.
Why must you be worried of following?
Grab your head and just slap it.
No.
So that's a 20 on my
Boosh.
sharp eyes.
It's fairly early. There are people about, but it doesn't look like you've been followed by anyone from the inn.
Cool.
No, they seem to be relatively distracted with whatever they were doing there.
I'm 100% sure we're fine.
That's great.
So they're
Isabel, that's...
imperial-
Sounds
Yeah.
fun.
It's not. It's there's a lot happening in Ishvanor, it seems, at the moment. So one
see.
can't be too careful. And
Are we talking about things here, or are we going into a church and talking about stuff? Like why they're looking for you?
I was looking for me.
Yeah, you said that.
No, I didn't say that.
I'm pretty sure you did.
No, I'm quite sure I said that there was a lot of trouble in Ishvanor, and I was just wondering whether we might have been followed by some people who were looking for someone. Not me. And I give you a knowing look.
Point of order. Lilith actually suggested a great place for a meeting. I'm sure it's just down the road. It goes by a wonderful name, Spell Slots. And I think we need to keep moving there because we are currently out in the open and, like, I'm tough, but some
I
of
think
you
the
are not
brothel
gonna
would be
protect
much better to talk about things of, activities that you of trouble.
of our strong
rather than
moral
church.
character. You're right, Lilith.
Yes, that
Yes.
whatever she said.
Look, I just thought this would be an excellent opportunity to connect with the Order of Eldith here.
And
It
we
warms
can
my
connect
heart
with
to
another
know.
order.
I'm not at all interested in letting, though my smile might give me away.
False says two things. Firstly,
Number one, yep.
yeah, correct. Two fingers. Can you count both?
Yes.
Firstly,
Very
where's
good
the
for an orc.
first place they're going to look for you? Church. Secondly,
If they're looking for a priest of Eldith, perhaps.
They definitely are.
secondly,
Isabel's
And you're
very
100% convinced of that,
I'm
aren't
here
you?
to connect with the Thursday night lineup. So let's go.
Yes, well,
I like whatever that sounds like.
Yeah.
So.
I think
And
we
I
all
don't think
in,
we should split up. It's dangerous.
all in favour. Aye. All opposed. No one. Great. Let's go.
well,
No. Let's go.
I'm not going to be alone, for Isabel is going to accompany me.
It's
No,
not
she's
such a
coming with
nice
as
one
well.
with
And
us,
I
yeah.
hook her in, and I'm like, you're coming this way. Let's start pulling her towards
But
where we're
also,
going.
if they're looking for us, they're going to look for you first because you are a predictable, very nice but predictable dude. So
I stop at that and I'm just like, so they are looking for you guys. You keep making it out like it's me. I don't have anything from the around here.
I'm confused now. Did you steal something?
Yeah, what did you steal?
As far as this is very interesting. This and actually, Faustus is legitimately flustered at this. The wild accusations of him being sort of hunted, even though, as far as he knows,
The rest of the party just gaslighting.
he has he has literally left the least of the fires going behind him. You know, but you know, at this point, I'm somewhat convinced, if not flummoxed, and decide that I can always come back to the church later.
you won't need to.
Fine. Faustus, fine. I'm not going to say fine.
And then all you hear is just a victorious spell slot from Eleni.
Yes, right.
Is that where you got the person on the horse? She was good fun last night.
It does make
Ares
sense
didn't
say
want to.
that.
Where the hell is the delusional little centaur?
I'm gonna look all the way
And-
around my ankles.
I'm looking
also-
under my feet.
Something. The thing that nobody can miss because she's on literal fire is also missing.
Is it unusually dark or
Maybe they
What,
just,
right now?
yeah,
Or in general?
both?
maybe they just haven't risen yet. The reality was, I was always going to be heading to the church this morning.
Ares doesn't sleep. Didn't you hear it? He doesn't need sleep. Heroes don't need
He
sleep.
honestly does actually stay awake all the time, which is why he's constantly exhausted.
All that dashing really does take it out. Poor guy.
Yes. Well, I suppose that is strange, but I mean, Ares will do as Ares does, and
We're
Faustus
walking
would
into the
otherwise
doorway.
do what Faustus does. And
His mom
until
has
a
no choice
large
at this
orc
moment.
Yeah,
comes
I've
along
got
and
his
tells him,
cloak in.
"Hey, you
I'm
must
6
go
foot
to the
by
brothel
way.
with me." Yeah, I must say, it's the first time a woman's asked me to a brothel, Lenny.
It won't be the last if we keep hanging out, my man.
Trust me.
Look, I can't get banned if I take you with me,
Okay,
alright?
then-
So,
So if anyone's paying attention, Faustus blushes just a little.
okay. Has anyone seen our favourite Southern lawyer?
I have a feeling, I'm just going off, I'm pretty smart. We decided to actually be practical about going to the church, even though we knew he would probably go to spell slots. I reckon Lolliput is actually at spell
You're right. We
slots.
should continue our brave adventure.
He's probably going to be there.
Yeah, you're right. We'll find him
Can
there.
we have a
100%.
Can we have a
Where
quick
has
smash cut?
Lolliput?
Yeah.
I'd like to smash cut to the interior
I bet you
of
would.
Spell Slot. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure that Lolliput was the original founder and creator of this establishment. So Lolliput can design the interior.
I feel like it was-
I
You're
mean,
the main
man.
attraction of Thursday Night Lineup. I think.
Wow.
You should say that.
now, from a certain point of view, yes. From another point of view, I
Hell
came to
yes.
find Faustus dancing in a throng of scantily
I
clad.
thought he was going to say thongs.
You know what? Throw
He's full,
Three
full,
thongs.
full regalia, full religious regalia.
Vestments.
with the filthiest dance.
Big
moves you've ever
drink,
seen.
like
Whoa.
big
Throwing
colourful
it
cocktail
back.
with fruit and straws in there, just grooving along, throng of like scantily clad
Tieflings.
entities. No, everywhere. There's like orcs, there's tieflings, there's two gnomes standing on top of each other. There's a really
My
confused looking
dream.
goblin there. The lady in the horse is still there, just galloping around.
Just winning at you.
Yeah.
Is there a giant bugbear with like little nipple tassels?
For you, there is.
Whatever you say, man.
And I keep going, no, he looks like me. Yeah, he comes here all the time. Have you seen me? I love this song.
I'm assuming we're walking in just as that.
It's good as you
We're
already
just-
know.
So the minute
Eleni.
we see, yeah, like, I told you he did.
I told you!
Right.
I'm probably into some really filthy stuff. Yeah, really filthy.
At this point, Isabel being dragged in just like,
It's Faustus, into filthy stuff.
It's
Look, just They're all right. Stay with me, and you won't be corrupted.
I'll like let you go, and I'll sort of rush up to the lolly, but I'm just like, Lilith, what are you doing?
I'm trying to find. Oh, look, there he is. The one who's into the filthy stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's over there. We found him.
Everybody. This one.
Isabel just gives him
Every
a little
person stops and stares.
record scratch.
I've got a Spider-Man meme, you guys play.
As everybody turns to look at Falsters, I kind of just let the illusion drop because I've found the person I was looking for, and I've been proven right once again. And
Well met, everybody. I am not going to reveal my name to you, but
it's Falsters.
I have no idea who you all are, and
Good day.
this is my very first time in this establishment.
Falsters, I've put some money on your tab.
Thank you. Where's the bar? I'll have some breakfast wine. Quickly, come with me, Isabel.
Guess what, Lolliput? Falster stole something. He's a criminal.
I knew it. You owe me $10.
What's a buck?
It's a deer.
That did not.
I don't have. Oh, we need to go kill deers. Excellent.
Side quest. It's a fetch quest.
Kill 10 deers outside.
She'll go with you.
So quietly.
10-year eyes, but only every 10 years has eyes.
Oh, it's body.
Quietly,
What
Isabel
is-
and I kind of like sort of put our hoods over and sort of just try to be discreet as
We
discreet as we.
I assume we look shady as fuck.
Yeah.
Not
well, it's-
then. While you're doing that, I'm like skipping around, experiencing pure joy. Like horrible analogy in a strip club, but like a child at a toy store.
They've got a ball pit over here.
And as I'm like
Naked ball
skipping
pit.
around, I'm just like grabbing whoever and being like, go and dance with him. And I'm just pointing at you and I'm like, his name's Falstus. He's heaps into it. If he says no, he's role playing. Go for it.
Right.
So I'm just like skipping around having the best time. Not in a non-consensual way, just in like a dance with you way. Let's really iron that out very quickly.
Yeah, you feel the vibe.
It's a dancing vibe, not an assault kind of vibe. We're not here to actually catch charges.
Of course,
Are we all clear on that?
you do have extra attack now, so.
I do. But like, I'm saving it. Okay, so they're just going to dance on you a little. If anything goes further than that, let me know and I will handle it, my guy.
Where is it? Is everybody sort of relatively within earshot?
Yeah, I like to think we've probably found like a booth or something like
Right.
that.
I'm on stage.
Maybe one of those little
Karaoke.
half circles that go around the pole.
Yeah, I'm so tall that like I have to just hold on to the top of the pole and then like just kind of, you know when you're too tall for the monkey bars, you just have to tuck your knees.
Oh my god.
Just doing that, spinning around, being like, this is the best.
I'm somewhat uncomfortable here.
I'm not.
Lenny has gathered quite a crowd.
Woo! You're welcome.
Without being rude to us all, why are we here? What are we doing today? Can we go? Please?
I thought you were the Orc's keeper.
No,
I can't be kept.
she's not my sidekick. I'm kind of
Or
just.
We're talking about the stuff that you guys stole.
I thought we figured this out by now.
I didn't steal that. I stole nothing. I don't know what you're speaking about. Truly, I woke up this morning thinking I need to go pray and make some connections, and then we're going to head, and start hunting down this lich. There's a number of things that we must get done, and meanwhile, I feel like
You must have slept very poorly because we're not going for the lich yet. We're trying to put this
We're gonna find
thingy
out
and I
again.
pull out the clockwork moon thing.
put that away. What are you doing, man?
Who what away?
Did you just call me man?
Hey Luke, would Isabel know what the clockwork moon is?
Ooh.
You can roll a history check,
I don't know.
given your background.
Heaps good at that.
No.
Heaps good.
8.
This is better.
So,
Honestly.
yeah.
You can see that it looks like some sort of artifact.
It's
And
back of the horror.
it's made of very intricate, very small moving pieces. And so you're drawn to it in interest as to what made it, because it's a fine piece of work, but no idea what it is.
Okay.
The creature's not looking for this.
Look, my point is, and I will sound like a broken record over and over again, my
Too late for
companions.
that.
But we must be more discreet than this.
This is the safest place for us, Falsus.
To that point,
Literally-
without being rude.
Ishmael, please.
Who are you exactly? Why? Why are you following us?
This is Isabel.
Well, I kind of grabbed
I
her.
understand.
Blame Lilith.
I have no choice, apparently.
Okay, that
She gives
checks
Lilith
out
a look.
knowing our group here.
Isabel, hey!
What are you doing in this city exactly?
I've been. What am I doing in the city? I've been. Okay, why did I say gathering amongst a
Congregation.
congregation?
Yeah,
Okay.
congregation would work. Yeah.
Been here with my congregation. A few from my congregation. Few of my friends, as of late, sent up here to investigate some things.
Investigate anything in particular?
Disappearances.
Disappearances.
I'm sure you've heard of some disappearances around Amar.
Yes, heaps of that shit going around.
I raise an eyebrow at Ishmael.
We went through a whole town of it.
Still dancing while speaking.
We are keeping
Let's go.
I'm fully like conversation these two.
I've got the monkey owl and I'm just like scrooching its neck.
You have a
and it's-
monkey?
Monkey owl.
You can't see on
It's got an
screen,
owl
but
face.
Faustus's foot is going. Just tapping quietly.
That-
Oh, have you not met? This is Edelin.
She'll like
It does bite.
give
And
a little scratch.
scooches into you.
You just say
It only
you're
bites
just trying
people
to
I
get
tell it to bite. So if it's bitten you,
That's because you got
Okay, so you're investigating missing peoples.
Yes.
For what purpose, may I ask?
Well, it falls technically under the work of my god. I forgot the
Ayun.
Ayun. Wisdom and knowledge, and my congregation wanted to have at least a bit of knowledge around it. Let's say.
So information
Yes.
seeking is your purpose. Okay. I suppose that checks out. I suppose we could ally for now, if you would be interested in such partnership. We are more or less trouble finds us.
She kind of looks at those two. Just
Alright.
Trouble, yes. finds us quite
Little do you
regularly.
know, we are the two most successful people in this country.
Yes, I wouldn't say so much that trouble finds us, more that we kind of are the trouble from a certain perspective.
Retail why?
Trouble can't
Why
find you,
you
you are the
here?
trouble. What's up?
Isabel, come dance!
Sorry,
Yes,
I'm
well-
not a dancer.
Well,
Good.
overtly, I mean, there is no real secret to my arrival here. I was interested in finding out more about the corruption that's been spreading from the north. And a contact of mine sent me here to meet with Arctic Kalmina, who is, we'll say, somewhat helpful. And now we're left with a sense of, well, we perhaps know more than we did before. Mind you, there doesn't appear to be much of an urgency about what appears to be a complete perversion and corruption of nature, whether it be from the church or whether it be from the Imperium itself. So,
And I heard from who would have mentioned the Imperial?
oh, they're everywhere. Couldn't
Yeah.
say.
Okay,
Yeah.
never mind.
You would have seen them, right?
so
Retcon.
yes, I've found at least some information, and now some of the happenings, I suppose, have now lead us to take care of some other matters of which we must be rather more discreet, Lilith.
About what?
So-
Nobody's looking for this. Why do you think somebody's
Yes.
looking for it?
While you're talking about discretion, I'm just like, yo, Isnir, I will give you 10 gold pieces if you do one twirl on the pole. Just one. 10 gold pieces. Yes!
I'm just going to very sadly just kind of
The sadder you are, the better it is.
sweet, really.
It's like really slow.
Yeah, 100%. Dismount, and I kind of look around like.
Someone
It's
threw a
like,
pop at
Izmir, that's pathetic.
And we, like,
and
stop
I
and,
jump up and I try and do like a sort of like a very much pole dancer sort of like move around it.
Before Lilith
Athletics,
comes off the stage,
athletics.
Performance check.
Performance or acrobatics?
Before Lilith
I'm being more
throws-
acrobatic
yeah,
about it.
you off the stage, I'm definitely throwing a handful of coppers at you.
But really hard.
I'm not picking any of them up. pick one up as I.
That is a 21.
I'm scooping them all into
So, exactly as described, and extremely gracefully.
Boo!
Jumps up.
Upside down. I'm just like, see,
Put
like
the
this.
weird guy back on!
So really, Isabel, I must say that
Give you
I
a-
used to think of my vocation as being trying to keep this lot from causing too much trouble, but I think I failed
How is
woefully. Yeah, I'm terrible at my job.
that? I see.
I'd like to go back to my old life as a tinkerer, but unfortunately, it's not on the cards for me.
Listen, past experience has led me to believe when the cops come knocking at your door, you get the frig out of frog. That was what I said before. And that's
I won't
That's what's
correct you on the matter again.
so
So are we putting this thing in the bank and then heading up to look at the blight and seal thing like we were supposed to, or is
I
what
say
we
we make
doing?
as much distance from this town as soon as possible.
So we're taking this with us.
I'm all for getting out of Dodge. Again, got someone here that I'm not eager to run into, so I'm happy to.
Well,
chase
Aradun,
that ride.
isn't Aradun going to more? What's the bloody dwarven
Mordu.
thing? That's the one.
Dwarf Town.
That I'm as far as I'm concerned, it's called Dwarf Town. But I mean, we can hitch a ride with him, go north, and then slide off to the east and check out the seal thing, and maybe just leave him the clockwork moon thing.
Sounds like a plan.
I mean, he seems pretty capable. He'd probably keep it safe.
I'm all for that.
And then that way we don't have it, and you get to see your blight.
It definitely seems like you might have an invested interest in the Imperium not getting their hands on it.
Exactly.
And Isabel, you're
Except
more than welcome to accompany us, investigate missing persons along the way if you would be interested. I'm not speaking on the group, but myself, obviously.
It's fine with me, please.
Up to a vote, I guess.
We
if
could
everyone's
definitely.
comfortable.
Isabel, if you come with us, we definitely can regale you from our previous experiences.
Learning more would be wonderful.
I'm going to peg a dagger at Isabel.
Wait.
Okay.
I would like her to do the thing.
Yep.
So it's a 21.
Isabel will try and catch it.
Yep, deflect missiles. You pretty much just deflect it. So roll a
Based on
d10.
damage. She's
Yeah. I won't do enough damage. She'll just catch it.
Because she's got a plus 10 on it.
Yeah, no, it's so good.
Gonna catch it.
So it's going to do 7 points of damage, and you block 14 points of damage, so you catch it.
And you can throw it back if you want
You can throw it back at me if you want.
You throw it back however
Throw
you
it
want
back.
it.
Throw it back. Throw it
She
back.
catches it by the handle, like
I thought as much. Your physique is quite athletic. You seem to be quite a good fighter. Just testing it. She's good. I vote she comes.
You really just killed the moon.
And I grab the dagger and slide it back into my
Fair
head.
enough, that worked out.
years of training with my father.
Just one more wine before we leave.
No, Falsus, the moon's gone.
Lie.
Yeah, Paul says you ruined it again.
It did nothing of the sort.
We were having a great time. You had to come in here and take it too far, as usual, make the girls uncomfortable. We've all been really responsible here.
Alright,
Right, Lollipop?
and I mimic
That's what
a little before. I have
gaslighting.
at least two things to say about that. One, I never fucking wanted to be here in the first place.
Yes.
I am sorry about it here.
Corrupted! Yeah, I'm like, wow, that was so inappropriate and so offensive. I cannot believe that you would treat your friends like that.
I'm so proud of him.
I cursed but one time.
And it was the most hurtful time.
For now.
There are libraries full of tomes with the things that each of you have done.
Is terms a swear word?
It can be.
Isabel raises an eyebrow at that. Just
Dirty boy.
No, I can't stop cussing.
They're well-meaning, but trouble does find them. That's all. That's all I'll say. And I feel tasked by Eldith to try to heal the damage that's left behind
Hey
them.
man, why don't you start healing the damage with your foul language?
I deserve that.
Yeah, you do. Okay? We were trying really hard in here to cheer you up and you take it out on us.
Yes, it's completely.
Broken him enough
Yes,
for one
yes.
time.
The debauchery is totally selfless, Eleni. Yes, I feel you. Now, if I could
See?
just
False disagrees.
quietly finish my breakfast wine whilst I'm developing a drinking problem and a
Should maybe me and Lollipop go and find Aradin before?
That sounds like a plan.
Because you and I are good at sneaking around, so.
Yeah.
And you can just blend into the crowd, and I can.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna not so gracefully
not
bow
seen.
out because I'm not I am stealth somehow, but I'm not that stealth.
Just to tell him what's going on and get him moving, so the rest of us can like meet him at what's the north gate? Is that a thing?
Okay.
By noonish?
An hour.
An hour? Okay.
Yeah.
I would just put
You
one.
want to get out of here?
I mean, he needs to
I don't
go
care.
sober up.
And he's never sober. That's the problem.
Hey guys,
Or is that
Izzy
the-
is trying
the
to
good thing?
whisper at you,
Oh,
so
yeah.
just listen.
I just put one speed bump in our plan really quickly. We do still technically have a debt that we can cash in at the guards tower. It's just Eleni and I can't go, but we can get a cleanup fee for the initial
No, because
assault.
I'm a new guy.
Oh yes, potentially. Oh,
No,
but,
I
no,
do-
but the guards would probably verify one of us was in the fight, though. Potentially.
Well, doesn't Falstus go and do that while we go deal with Aradin?
Yeah, who's
That
gonna
sounds good.
argue with you? You owe me after that language.
I don't think so. I think I'm going to drink my wine and
You
then
can take your wine with you.
I'm going to go past the church as I planned,
That's
and then I'll meet at the caravan.
In that case, me and Lollipop will do both things then.
I'm Lileni. Oh, sorry, not to speak for you, but I think Lileni and I would be happy to go get our little dwarven chum to see if he can give us a ride, and you two can.
Just
go
remember,
get
he's at
Josh.
the inn where that creature is currently looking around. So
Well, I'm clean.
that's fair. I mean, that is
Clean
true.
is not
Falsus
the
is the one
word
that
that
has
I
all the stuff
use.
that's been stolen.
However, I think
I've literally none of the stuff that's been stolen.
As far as I'm aware, I'm not currently holding any stolen items of magical origin.
I'll,
Oh, we can't go in there.
I'll look at it. No, it's. I don't have anything stolen.
I do.
He's got it.
Stolen my heart.
Yeah, well, that's not what they're looking for.
I could just go do it myself, I guess.
No, I'll come.
All right, you two go and get Aradin.
What could go wrong?
We're gonna go and cash in the
Who's
thing.
taking knife
Maybe we'll
out?
take. We'll take you. We're gonna go cash in. You come with us?
Well, I do have to finish my daily prayer, but shouldn't be long.
Two
Prayer
dwarves.
team, cash team.
Yeah, you stay
Dwarf
with him.
team.
We'll go get cash. You guys get the dwarf. We'll meet high noon, Northgate.
Team
So
Wolf to
we're
Wolf,
not
let's
taking
go.
the money to extort the local guards?
No.
Okay.
Not this time.
I will, as we leave the building, take on the form of Isabel, though.
Seeing this happen, I look at Isabella and you know, I sort of touch her shoulder and I just say, Isabel, they are a good group, but I will not be responsible once you walk through those doors and you follow in Chaos's wake. Think carefully if you join us.
Well, taken many risks. Why not one more?
Yes,
Well.
aren't we all?
1, 2, 3, 4 more risks.
That's the spirit, and I kind of slap her on the back and head towards the church.
So violence against women now.
Does he get immediately kicked out by the dancers?
No touching!
Merchandise!
I feel like if she'd slap you on the back, she would hurt you.
Oh my god, can you go full send? Like you're like mid drink and you get that like slap in the back and like
I mean,
uncouth.
what's my...
It was it's more like a gesture. I feel like we're overthinking the...
Well, no, like, so, like, no, I want her to do that to you. Because first you've sworn at me, and then you've just laid your hands on a woman.
Dungeon Master, I am well and truly gone before... Anyway, what's going on? I'm just...
So
Yeah.
I had to say though that the Dungeon Master did give me creative rights to spell slots, and so the crowd is muttering.
Yeah, mothering.
Yeah, they've turned on you.
Oh,
I didn't know they were for me to begin with. I don't care.
well, you showed up, so, like,
You put down some bank, dance with girls, had some
you're into some
drinks.
weird shit, which they do.
I did.
Yeah.
I did. You mean
See? You heard it here first, you admit it.
Wait for kids.
the visage of me, the image of me, the deception.
Okay.
Judas.
We will resolve the group going to find Aradin first. So I have that as Izmir, Eleni, Lilith.
No, Lilith and Lollipop are going.
Lollipop and Lilith are going to the guards.
Going to guard.
Apparently
Take
Isabel
Wolf
number
to
2
Wolf
is
and go to
done.
find-
They're going prayers and gate.
Yeah. Team Wolfdemort.
So it's just you two.
Team Wolfdemort.
Team Wolf and
Thank you.
Jesus
Trying to
Christ.
find another short guy. Will I sleep with him? Will I not? Only time will tell.
Yeah.
There may not be enough
Who
time.
knows?
Probably not.
I don't need that.
How short? Like 10 meters short?
Isn't it a dwarf?
Who would you like to
So it's
start?
probably the perfect time.
Danny DeVito's a perfect
Who's
everything.
taller, a gnome or a dwarf?
A dwarf.
Dwarf.
Oh, I'm not interested.
Alright, so you return to the inn. The crowd has died down, but there still does seem to be some activity inside. There is one Imperial Templar standing outside, standing guard, but he's not stopping people from going in, but he's not sort of letting anyone out until he gets like a nod from inside. So you head in.
Yeah, we'll walk in. Walking past, I'll just give the Templar a knowing nod. Glory to the Empire.
Yeah, my knowing nod is just.
Tempest be with you.
And
I just kind of look down at him. So, keep walking.
we'll immediately go and see where Eridan's set up shop this time, and if he is in a state of awakened.
Aradan is awake. He's
How
tending
happy
to
is
some of
he?
his goods and checking over his shipment that he has on his wagon.
Wonderful.
Where's his wagon inside?
It's not inside.
As we've gone through
eventually. Outside.
Yeah.
In
In
the
on the
section
outside.
of the inn. That they have the.
Stop saying outside and inside the inn. That's my brain.
We're in the comeback in outside in the inn.
Yeah. So you've gone in, you've gone into the inn, inside, and then you've gone outside the back of the inn
And we'll come back in.
to like the stables where he is with his.
So we've
shipment.
come back
Where
out.
he's-
Outside,
yeah.
inside the inn.
Okay. Aridan, good friend.
Hi.
How are you?
Good.
How
You ready to move on?
Yeah.
So you are.
Oh, I'm fine.
Okay, wonderful.
Yeah, bro, we need to go.
We're ready
Okay,
to.
let's get out of here.
We're ready to pick up the dust and head off north. If you are willing and able today.
Aye.
Wonderful. Cool.
Just one thing. You might want to drive the wagon for me.
I understand,
Okay.
friend. No worries. Well, is there any other provisions we need to pack away before we head off? Have we packed up our stuff in the inn? We're gonna go pack up. So we're just gonna. I'm gonna give Eridan a
I'm
pat on
going
the
through
back.
all of Falstus's stuff. I'm
We're
going through everything you own.
When you go back
It's
inside
not
the inn,
much.
so now you're
We're
inside
back in
the
the
inn.
inn of the inn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we come back into
You're
the
outside,
the back.
but you come back in.
Okay.
You come inside and come back in.
Yeah.
And you notice that
So we come
the
inside and
bulk
outside and
of
come
what
inside.
is happening with the Templars and their strange creature is happening on the highest level, and no one is allowed to go up into that level.
Oh no.
Is that where we were sleeping?
No,
That's where Lilith
that's
was.
where Lilith was.
May or may not have.
Naughty.
That-
I was definitely not there.
Naughty.
Lilith was definitely
While
not.
we're walking up
Uh-huh.
the stairs,
Definitely not there
obviously
at all.
seeing a little bit of commotion and investigation, I'm just going to turn and say, okay, so let's pack up with in a most normal pack-up-ish way that anyone could ever pack up in, so as not to seem like we're rushing without packing up, but just that it's been a nice trip here. We're packing up in a
Vacation.
normal pack-up way.
So I'll take Falstus's room,
Of course you will.
and I'll take a normal amount of time to pack slowly and really
Perfectly.
familiarize myself with the items.
Fold all the intimates the way you see fit. Throw some of them out or cut holes in them. I know you. So,
Do you have any pepper?
I'm going to walk past one of the tables. Salt and pepper. Which one? Just the pepper. Cool.
Take the
You
syrup.
can add
Yeah.
one pepper shaker.
I'm about to add a pepper shaker to his undies. Actually, can we just skip that? Can you just add peppery undies to your
Inventory.
inventory?
Roll me an allergy check here, please.
Yay!
I failed.
Oh no!
I'm going to make some
That was
salt.
a
You're
three.
having a horrible time.
You're going to be very uncomfortable in an indeterminate amount of days.
Only when I start wearing undies again.
Yes.
Oh! Them
Touche.
roads seem long. Jesus, why did I say that? Okay.
Damn roads be long.
Whilst I am packing up,
You heard him.
I'm going to,
Pepper onions.
as we're loading back and forth up into the wagon, I would like at one stage to linger ever so slightly near the 3rd story stairs and see if I can just eavesdrop on any.
Alright.
I'm just gonna dip my toe in, so to speak, and just have a little.
You make a perception check.
Because my head's so close to the roof, do I have an advantage on hearing stuff before?
I only got a 25.
Only 25.
Yes, I'm sorry.
Oh, you don't.
I'll do better next time.
You're deaf.
So you do hear some voices coming down from upstairs. They're quite hushed, but it's sort of carrying, given the layout of that sort of that spiraling stair. And they're discussing that some high-level magic was used recently in that top room, and they are searching for whoever it was that cast that spell.
Okay. So
And you hear things, overhear words like unauthorized magic user and apprehension and things like that.
Okay, wonderful. When we meet downstairs in the wagon one more time, so oh, you're not done.
That's fine.
I'll wait for you to be done.
You
and
can ask
then-
me, I said you feel.
No, that's okay. Pepper away.
Do I find anything?
She grabs some more pepper.
Do I learn anything in Falsus's room? Do I find anything interesting?
Falsus.
What are you hiding,
Yeah.
priest?
What are some things in your inventory that how many? We don't have much inventory
Just
yet.
undies.
What's one thing that you think Eleni
A
might
very
find interesting that would have just been packed in your
size.
normal luggage, in your normal carry bags?
She might have found a notebook with various not quite a journal, but just random scratchings over time.
Ramblings of the
and I loved it.
Yes.
You write that in his journal.
Falsus is being a bad boy. Falsus is being a bad boy. The margin.
So we might say that Eleni now knows, perhaps several things of a non-criminal nature, but things about his past that the rest of the party wouldn't know because they haven't asked and they haven't come up. So it's very much a private notebook.
Very excited to get this message about what I know.
I'll let him do because he can decide what that is.
Great.
So
Can't
yes,
wait
you
to
can-
not read it on Discord.
You can have
Jeez, so much. I can't wait to change it.
Tried lace undies today. Big fan.
Between now and the next game, I will come up with those secrets.
Great, thank you.
Sensitive clothes.
maybe I can work in something as well.
Yay!
There we go. So you guys managed that.
Do I hear,
Aradin gets his junk ready.
do I hear anything while I'm just asking around? Or?
I know.
Actually, there is one thing that you pick up. You read an entry where I record that that Ares almost caught me, quote unquote, not sleeping. Yeah. So from that, you
It's the
take
best day of my life.
from that you take away. You have the sneaking suspicion that Faustus hides the fact that he never sleeps.
That's not where I thought that was going.
Yeah.
That's less fun, but
Interesting.
I'm learning a fact.
While you are going through this, you do find two letters as well. One is from Ares, who the general gist of that letter is that given his recent
I don't get to read it. Oh.
because I didn't write it up. I was gonna try and get Jesse and Nina to write something, but I didn't have a chance to actually message them. And I also didn't want to disrupt how busy they are. So Ares has given what happened recently in the quickly because there's a YouTube ad. Come to terms with perhaps he wasn't quite ready for some of the responsibilities and the power levels of things that he was fighting. And his original mission on leaving his home was to get help to free his village, and he has returned home to try and make that a reality and pursue the growth of the Coterie of Heroes.
The first
Videri-
franchise. The first franchise.
Yes.
I love it.
Videri has, based off what she found in the Archmage's tower, rushed home to Stormwatch to share that information with her family to see what they can do about it.
Okay. So.
I'm gonna kind of like walk out of the room at one stage, turn to you, and you're just gonna see a
That's
single
what I
tear.
found.
Oh, that was you.
Yeah. Don't steal my moment.
You're gonna look at me, and I'm just gonna
Such
have
a
one single tear, no
dog.
context.
I'm not going to ask you about it because I'm mad at you. Oh god.
Damn it.
Look at me trying to be a person and you come in and stomp all over it.
Mm.
Staunching with a letter. That's how I read.
Was the tea because Aridin was sorting out his junk?
100%. It's like
It's
I've
like
seen too much
Thursday.
today. It's still 8 in the morning.
It's still very
It's never too early or late for strippers.
And while it's happening, you realise there's a bit of chatter around the tavern, and that whatever that creature was, no one knows what it is, and it's a very unusual thing for it to have be out in public and be just sort of sniffing around.
Okay.
I'm 100%
Very much the
avoiding
talk
any
of-
questioning or
I just put like the letters in my back pocket, or my back, whatever I've got, put it on my body somewhere, and then just grab all of the bags. I just like check the rooms really quickly and grab the last of the 100 bags.
do one sober, make sure no
Yeah.
one's sunnies are falling under the bed or anything.
Yeah, and then under the coffee table.
Nice.
Yeah, just pack mule it down to
Nice.
the wagon, get ready to go.
Cool. We're gonna lean like cool kids against the cart. Wait.
Aridin's there, you know, you're sort of going through the inventory, checking on the items. You do see that they are very finely made pieces of armour and weaponry, and he appears to be a master of his craft. And you can see that on most of them, that there is the iconography of Moradin on there.
Do I know what that is?
And it's the dwarf god.
Thank you.
Then we'll move to...
Yeah. Are we able to leave?
you're done? Not yet.
Nah.
So
Are you waiting for the group or are you just getting out?
We're very much chilling, waiting for the rest of them to do
I
their
thought
stuff.
we're meeting at the gate.
Yeah, so you guys are... You can move the cart towards the gates.
Oh, okay, so we don't need to wait for the nod that you very specifically put at the beginning.
He's
I
not.
was listening
He's
to
not
that.
in now.
So the
What
guard,
happened at the
the
start?
guard
I've no idea.
at the guard at the door wasn't letting anyone out.
No, we've gone through the back alley, dude.
Yeah,
Lit.
going at the back.
Yeah. We've snuck
Back
out.
door.
Aridin has
Back door
managed...
bandits.
Aridin has managed to,
Yep.
to get his way past that guard.
And I'm so
Because
sneaky.
You,
I mean,
in your experience with Aridin, you kind of cottoned on that he's quite a charismatic person when he wants to be. And he has some abilities to convince people to do things. So,
Nice.
Murderer.
alright, cool. So we're just cruising in the wagon. Sick.
Yeah.
Am I dragging the wagon?
yep.
Hell
There's still
I'm
blood and bits of skull on the wagon from your sling.
Oh,
bits.
no.
It's a little comedy.
I'm gonna sit in the
It was a
driver's
thing.
seat while you pull, and I'm going wee.
See episode 6.
Yeah.
And I
It's
just
a bit slower for you because there's no Aries pulling along, helping the draft.
Little try.
That's where the tear came from.
Yeah.
We will.
This is so slow.
Is there anything that you guys want to do
I moved up in speed,
in role playing your prayers or moving out in any way? Or?
Don't think
wait.
so.
No?
No,
Right.
I think there's only a couple of low key questions that Faustus would have had to sort of test the waters as to. He's still surprised that no one's taking the blight seriously. That's how it seems to him, and so it was just getting a sense of whether any of the priesthood elders there had similar feelings or reservations about getting involved, perhaps. It's very surprising to him that this corruption's being allowed to spread unchecked.
So while you're doing that, you get a sense from the priests there that it is something that the Imperium authorities are suppressing. And to speak about it or to openly discuss it brings down a very heavy imperial hand on those people. So everyone is just sort of ignoring. There hadn't been any sort of deaths or casualties to it. The main concern of the city was that mist had been coming in and it was hurting people, but no one had been killed by anything like that. And you've gotten the feeling from those inquiries that last night was the first night that any sort of creatures have appeared.
An escalation, perhaps.
Yeah.
I pondered this on our way back to join the others.
Alright.
You can get
Our guardhouse team
Pepperonis.
of Lilith and Lolliput.
Or should you say Isabel?
Lollibell.
Oh yeah.
Holy bell. How are we going to do this?
is a put.
Are we doing another confidence scam or something? Or are we just going to walk up and say, hey, we killed these things, it's fine?
I think we should just keep it simple.
Can you put
You are with a...
Russian accent?
Sorry, what? My inner voice is telling me something.
Is it put with a Russian accent?
Is it put with a Russian accent?
He's
Who are you talking to? Are you talking to the voices as well? I have those as well.
Wait, let me try that. No, 2 minutes.
Da.
No.
Vodka. Okay.
So while the is glitching,
Lost all our Russian viewers.
I'm ready.
I'm Oily.
Wendy.
I'm ready.
It's Chekhov.
we approach the guardhouse, which is near the main entry. You can see that it is well fortified. There are 2. They look to be they're human, but have the sort of garb of the City Watch rather than Templars or Imperial Legionnaires. And as you approach, they sort of block the entryway.
Blessings to Ion, to you, my children.
Ayun, is it?
Well, just like staring at
What
you.
business has Ayun in the guardhouse?
We are here to collect the poultry matter of a... how would you say this, my dear Lilith?
We've got a bounty for...
Yes.
A bounty?
They killed some blight creatures.
Ah!
We killed some blight.
That was you, was it?
Yes.
These adventurers are kind enough to devote the winnings, their bounty, to the Church of Ayun, and there is much Ernest and Bueno. Is Ernest or Bueno here? Perhaps.
I was just looking for their names.
Welcome.
Yes. Yes, inside. Come on in. You may pass.
I'm walking after you.
Thank you, my child.
She's just like...
So we walk inside. You can see that the walls are adorned with weapon racks that are well stocked with various swords and spears and glaives and things like that. And you see Bueno is sitting at a table having his breakfast. There's Bueno.
Oh, thank you for your help. I kind of
Alright.
I wander over to Bueno.
I
Bueno,
can't even remember if Bueno spoke. Did he speak? The accent did I give Bueno?
excuse me, Bueno.
Yes.
I hate to interrupt your your breaking of your fast.
Sloth that they feed us, it's okay.
Oh, I
Do
understand.
I know you?
I dipped my finger in it.
I know that one. No, you weren't there.
No, I wasn't.
I don't know you.
Now we've sent 2 people away.
I know. he would have been there if he wasn't disguised.
What? Who are you?
Oh, excuse me. My name is Isabel. I am a acolyte of the Church of Iron. Perhaps you might know of some adventurers who defeated a monstrosity in the streets last night.
Yes, indeed. I'm very handy, think.
They have done a wonderful thing and gifted their bounty to the Church of Iron. This, a companion of theirs, dear Lilith, please step forward.
Who's this?
I step forward. I'm like,
This is a companion of the adventurers last night, here to assist me in collecting the bounty and returning it to the coffers of my church.
Go ahead and make a persuasion check. With advantage.
Oh my god.
Best con man.
Because he knows that there were several, there was a cleric and a priest present at the...
he seems to have good knowledge, that
Negative.
Plus 1 million.
Yeah.
First day here and you're already ruining her
13.
reputation.
13?
13.
Oh, alright, well, let me see what the... what did we say last night? What did we say? I'll say 50 gold.
what did you guys say that the... how much was it?
We didn't agree.
Didn't
Yeah,
agree.
we did.
Did we?
Yeah. I
I think
100% made a deal.
I turn to Isabel and just be like,
100 each.
That's
each
I think it was 100 each per creature that they killed. So 700 gold. And Mr. DM, I would like to have said that on the way here I have cast borrowed knowledge for persuasion, deception. I had to get. I was like, wait a second, which one is it?
Thank God I was about to catch you out as the expert in the room.
You know everything.
Yeah. No, I've never done anything wrong in D&D.
I'm just trying to find my notes because you did come up with a number.
Yeah.
This is surely.
Because everyone was like,
No, I'm trying to deceive him.
Hey,
I'm just like, they 100% said it was 100 gold per head. They had a conversation with you.
I swear.
Big orc lady.
Oh,
Hot
terrifying.
girl, intimidation check, nailed it.
You know, she's actually quite attractive, and
I don't remember there being
she gave you
7.
some flowers.
I remember there being 7. Oh, I remember, yes. 7, you say?
100%
I
7.
remember 3.
Lilith, if the money is not adequate, the orphans will starve tonight.
Would somebody think of the children?
You are horrible.
Lil just points at you and just goes, exactly. Are you? This is a stipend for the orphanage. If they don't have it, then
It was for food and shelter. The mist has been creeping in and burning their poor skins.
Yeah, man, if you want to shortchange orphans, you just do what you want, Luke, you monster.
The blessings of knowledge are many, but they do not fill our stomachs nor protect our hides.
Is there even an orphanage here?
There's
There
about
are
to
orphanages.
I kind of slide up to him and sort of like just, you know, bring him in a little bit. I'm like, wait a minute, for the orphans, surely, like you said, they give you
Orphans, it's
they-
not my money anyway.
exactly.
It's not
It's
mine.
not your money.
Alright.
They give you slop anyway.
700
What's-
gold, here it is. He starts counting out money from a
Oh my
large
God.
lockbox.
Oh,
If I can
blessings.
afford it.
Bueno, let me kiss the hem of your. What are you wearing?
He's got like a city watch tabard on.
Let me kiss the hem of your tabard.
He pulls out a ledger and you can see you writing down. He writes 750 gold and hands over 700 to you.
Hey.
My God!
That was very
So, Luke, while you're kissing
And
his
washing his
thing,
feet.
I would like to have a quick pickpocket of him to see.
Of him?
Yes.
Sick.
No, the other side of hand.
We did clarify if he's
So
wearing
you have
undies.
advantage.
Lilith,
Yep, just like that. Yep.
we didn't clarify if he's wearing undies.
I'm gonna find out. I'm just gonna cop that. That's pretty good.
really want to think.
It's
25.
It's a 1.
Fine.
I don't think
No
Oh my
underwear.
God, he just pocketed 50
I'm not a
gold.
rogue, and I'm somehow managed
So-
to
You removed his vasectomy. I got 3 gold and what is this?
You do find his coin pouch quite easily and slide it out. Now you do with that pouch what you wish.
What are you looking for?
There is, in addition to the 50 gold he just placed in there, an additional. That wasn't the right one. That's the one.
Oh, so he pocketed 50,
Yeah.
and then this happened, and I grabbed the 50 as well. So how much does he have on him normally?
An additional 6. No, that's not 6.
Are you okay, Luke?
No, I'm not.
He's an English teacher, not a math teacher.
My brain is meant to sleep.
Yeah. Ding, ding, ding.
There's 60 gold in total in there.
60 gold, okay.
So next,
So 760 if I... So I take the coin perch and chuck it in my bag.
What about the one that's attached to his bag?
Oh, I got that too.
Alright.
Alright, I think it's time we get out of here. But before we divvy up the money, we need to make a stop. I need supplies
The
before we move.
orphanage.
Oh.
And then we have to get stuff for the orphans. It's food and stuff we have to buy for them. And I give him a wink, and then
Don't forget the orphans.
I'll exit. I would like us to head to the Black Market Arcane store.
I'm about
Right.
to scrape my way out of the
We
garden.
will pick that up after our quick break, which we will take now, I think. Because I really need to go to the toilet.
When you go for
Yep.
this stuff.
So we will take a 10-minute break, and yes, I've got the timer working, so
It'll actually be 10 minutes.
let us go into a short break. We will be back in 10 minutes. Please stick around, and we'll see you shortly.
Oh, sorry, I'm putting it in order.
Hello, and welcome back. Don't mind them; they're just doing some emergency dice orders.
Roll with advantage.
Yeah, we saw Roll with Advantage. They've got advent calendars. Don't buy them all before Katie finishes her order. Then you can buy as many as you like.
Did we say advent calendars? We meant...
Not that right.
I actually think there might actually be an ad break on.
Good.
One of
Don't
them-
say anything, Cara might be watching.
Yeah, one of the
Not for the people that are subscribed. So our subscribers out here are watching. They're not watching the ads. They're watching us talk about people watching
I
us.
don't get ads.
Apologies for coming back from the ad break. I did not time that very well. But if you do subscribe, you will skip all of those ads.
What
And don't
ads?
forget,
Can't vouch.
Amazon Prime Gaming free subscription.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's called, isn't it? Amazon Gaming?
Yep.
Excellent. Nat
For the
says she's
Amazon
buying them all.
gamers.
Yes. That was like, I'll race you, Katie, to buy all of them.
Okay, so just before the break, we had a group extort some local city guards. We had a group.
He extorted the Imperium by himself.
He
Thank you
did.
very much.
He did also do that. We also had a group that he did an emergency, semi-rushed but orderly evacuation of the comeback inn, leaving with Aridin on the wagon full of supplies for the dwarves in Mordun. And then we pick up as Lilith is searching for some magical scrolls, which we sort of picked up off camera. But while Lilith is searching for those scrolls, you're finding it hard to relocate that place when Lilith does get a tap on the back.
What the hell is that?
Hey, are you?
Oh,
Looking for
Jesus.
magic scrolls?
Yes.
What are you after?
There's no scrolls, he's just
Opens up his
flashing.
coat.
I like look around and I'm just like, I'm looking for, what was it? And I get out a little parchment that I've written down. I was like, my teacher used to tell me about some useful spells when I get to the material world. I mean, shit.
Wait, what?
Nothing.
What?
What are we talking about?
Nothing. I need this one. It's part one, and then I need one that changes properties, magical, mystic,
I
or
know where you can get these from.
okay.
Follow me.
Yes, inside joke. Nope.
Oh no!
I follow him without question.
I'm
That
also
doesn't
going
come-
to roll an insight check because I am there.
You are there, yes, you are. That's
Are you
true.
still Isabel?
No, I got rid of that identity.
Are you hot Aries?
Am I hot Aries?
You know, like with the 12 pack.
For you later.
Yeah, let's just keep going.
Nah, that's not good. It's a 6. It's a 6 without any mods.
Absolutely.
Abs down the
Horse
arms.
abs.
Oh wait, I
Looks
do
like
have
a big quilted doona.
a picture of. Oh look, there he is with 100 abs.
Oh, that's right. You looks like a reverse
Yeah.
Okay.
Looks like he's got a zipper.
we follow him without question.
Yes. You follow him without question, which was terrible as well.
It was a flat 6. I also have some street food. I just want to say that for the context,
Some
the
street
texture
food?
of the scene.
The texture.
I just said
I have like a drink and like
food.
like a kebab.
Right.
I'll
So
take
you're like
off 1
2
gold
with
of
each
the
set.
gold that we got.
1 gold for the street food.
I think
I think
I-
you
I
find some
think I
lovely
have the
street
same
food
thing mentioned.
vendors.
That is
It's
expensive.
some lovely elven cuisine. He leads you through the city. It becomes a little bit concerning as he takes twists and turns and you sort of lose track of where you are a little bit.
I'm just like looking at
But he does lead you to
Really bad cabbie.
what looks to be another tavern of some sort.
This is where I went before. Yeah. I follow it. I'll follow him.
Follow him in. You walk in and you do walk into the tavern and you see a somewhat familiar figure sitting at a table. And then at the bar there is a fairly, for a gnome, fairly tall bartender. Probably about a bit.
So like
Just
under
over,
He's on a step stool.
has a nice low bar set up, and then you can see there are a lot of step ladders about, so that he can get up to the drink and things like that, and cups. And he looks at you, as the person who stayed you there. Right, go and talk to the lady. She can sort you out.
I'll look at the lady. Is it the same person I met before, or is it different?
It is a different person, but you do recognise them as the person from the meeting room in the come back in as Lady Seraphine, because you picked up the name.
Can I just ask, does Lilith's heart start beating a little bit faster?
She looks at the lady and is a bit like, interesting. I walk over to her.
She looks up from what she's doing. She's got like a ledger on the table.
Put my hand down and I'm just like,
good morning.
I heard you can get me some
The good stuff.
scrolls, and I slide a little parchment in front of her.
She looks over. I can certainly do this. What do you need them for?
Traveling north,
Interesting.
actually.
North, indeed. Very well. All right. You already worked out the price, didn't you?
Yeah, it should be 300.
300.
Wonder what a lollipops just at the bar. You know,
Fairly straightforward spell scrolls. I can certainly supply these for you. It'd be 300 gold.
I count it out from the key that we just got and dump that on the ground.
Very well. I'll just go and retrieve those for you. She gets up and you see her go into a back room. She's gone for a couple of minutes. If there's anything you would like to do, or
I'd like to order a drink.
what would you like?
Something strong. I've got a hip flask, and I'd like the bartender to fill it up.
All right. He takes the hip flask in both hands because it's quite large for the small gnome. And he
He
climbs
falls
up on a
back.
step ladder and he pours a very dark brown spirit of some sort into it.
Oh, what is that? It is burning my nostrils from here. Jesus.
Oh, sorry, that's the
I mean,
next one.
Can it be
fancy Jesus.
Can it be a hip carafe?
Yes, totally.
So-
I take it out knowing that I'd lied about the craft the whole time. That's right. No one will ever find out about you.
That one.
It's like pointing it out like,
That one is from down in Corlay. It's a great brandy, that one.
Oh, brandy.
Yes.
Woof.
To warm
Okay.
you as you travel north. It's cold up there.
How did you know we were going north?
You just told the lady.
Yeah, I was literally right nearby. Said it. I didn't say
Your
it.
companion just told the lady.
How'd you know I was with her?
We came in together. You
What
don't
is
find this place by accident.
assumptions
Damn, they're
here?
good. We don't find this place by accident.
You know,
Well, yeah,
the
you leave-
We
bartender
get led
figured.
here by someone because we've got something that you can use.
You're normally just supposed to kind of do some chit chat, maybe give some worldly advice. Like, this is
He
getting.
looks around. Does this look like a place for chit chat?
Well,
There's no one
I
else.
walk up and I was
chit
like,
chatting.
this is some sort of guild. I've heard of these.
It's the lady's place of business.
Oh, she lives here.
Yes.
What lady?
The one I was just talking to. That's getting the scrolls.
Gee, I've got kebab all over myself.
For some reason, Lolliputs, every time we're moving around, you end up with
Illusion.
food
There's
on
so
your
much
on your jacket.
Cast an illusion to make myself look clean. I turn around and just give her a winning.
She just comes back out of the store with the three
And just
skulls. Just like,
Aye.
such decline in the clientele.
I know, right?
Okay, this is just me.
Empire's making my line of work very difficult.
Well, you know, nice to meet you too. That's all I'm just going to say. I got.
What other stuff are you into?
No tips.
I run a
Apart from this kind of stuff.
trading
you know.
company. I
Trading.
trade artifacts and historical items, and
Long walks on the beach.
I commission digs
Wow.
and research and all sorts of things. You can acquire any item you wish.
Oh, really?
Any item.
You've
Any
got the
item.
gold for it.
Oh. Well, no, this has kind of got to go back and split amongst my friends, but that's a good... We'll keep that in mind. Any artifact.
I'd love to see a
You can sell
catalogue.
any artifacts that you find as well.
I'd like that catalogue. Oh, what kind of prices are we talking?
Well, it depends on the artifact.
Alright, well, if I find
My
something.
services are not cheap.
How about Miranda's blackened heart? Sorry. Says somebody calling from the alleyway. I'm joking. Sorry. Please continue.
I will certainly think of your place of business next time I'm looking to be, treated poorly. But, yeah.
No, don't mind him.
No,
if
mind me.
we find anything, I'll be sure to come here and we'll get a little bit of a sell out of it.
The customer service might be a
Wonderful.
little bit better. That's all I'm saying.
Wait, no, it's safe to find it on my back.
If you do find anything of magical or historical significance, I am probably the only person that can move it for you safely.
Awesome to know.
And for a lot of money.
But, sorry, what?
A lot of money.
Oh, really? Okay.
Lots of-
Pleasure to meet you. Lolliput.
Yeah.
Not that way.
It does not. Okay.
What is... I mean...
And your name?
I am Lady Seraphine.
Oh yeah.
So, she gets
Go.
an introduction?
Give a bit of a bow.
I think this is going a little bit too far for me, okay?
Ray Sesam.
Thank you. One man in the back there.
Just some random guy in the back of the
Anyway,
car.
I will excuse us because he's getting cranky.
Well, I mean...
And I grab you and I just start
But it's discrimination. I mean, everyone
you
else in
outside.
here is a dark elf. And I...
After grabbing I grab the scrolls.
problem with the dark elves at all. Some of my best customers are dark elves.
That's exactly what a racist would say.
Ignore him. Come on, get out. And I push him out.
You're ruining my chances.
We might see you again soon,
I
Seraphine.
certainly.
We were...
And I give a bow as I exit.
Deuces.
I'm going to wait until we are very, 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 very far away. Check around. So,
I need you guys to do a
Well, that's not a
perception
good
check if we
start.
come anywhere near
Ominous.
no, it's okay. 19.
You can see that someone, not the person who led you there, has trailed you away.
I'll wait till they know
For
I'm
a
gonna
few
travel.
blocks and then they sort of drift off.
After that, I wait a few more blocks, grab Lolliput really violently, and drag you into the
By this time, I've removed the illusion around my hand and my kebab is back.
Kebab goes on the ground. It's grab you. And I just,
Come on, it was just a good bit.
I'm just like, that was the lady at the top of the inn. That's.
Would have been great if you would have told me.
I'm not going to tell you in front of her because I stole stuff
I
from
mean,
her.
then why are you throwing me against the wall? It seems like it's your communication. Take your hands off me.
Now I've got kebab on me.
Whose fault is that?
I prestidigitate it off and it just comes off.
Oh, that's a neat one. Could you...
No. And I walk away.
That's harsh. I was very happy.
You sit in your kebab and you think about what you've done.
So I got the aura, absorb elephants.
Oh my god, walk me through that one, please.
Absorb.
Custom
You, bro.
I love that.
Very handy in the eastern provinces.
Oh my gosh.
Time
Where do they
code.
go?
Yeah.
907.
Where are my elephants?
Mystical aura, absorb elements.
Elephants.
Elephants. Fire elephants, acid elephants, any that's.
Luke, do we get to fight any elephants?
Yeah.
I feel like because of Lilith's common is not probably her first language.
Oh my god.
Somebody probably told her that elements is actually said elephants.
Yeah, we helped that fire elephant get back to her room.
Or you just bought B
I
grade
was like, why are you guys
spells
calling
that
her an
don't
elephant?
work?
It clearly says here elephant.
I'm going to make a plea. Please, Dungeon Master. Please, can we have a mechanism where if we don't roll well enough, we'll end up with some like B grade scrolls with spelling mistakes on them.
It's like the Harry Potter eat slugs smell. Like it's
Yeah.
just it sucks.
There is
There's a lot
actually
of counterfeit spells floating around the Empire.
there is actually somebody homebrewed a spell where it's it changes the letter of a spell. So yeah, I'll send it into the chats and stuff later. And the last one was the tiny hut.
It was a what? Sorry.
Tiny hut
Elementally.
Tiny
You
hut.
can summon a little hut.
protects us while we're sleeping.
That's what I'm
So we go.
All right. So then we, following that, we make our way to the gates and we meet up with the rest of our party.
Oh,
What's up? Get in the wagon.
So the plot thickens.
Yes.
Elephants.
I had the 3 scrolls.
4 elephants, of course.
I have the 3 scrolls, and I'm like, I totally just bought these from the lady I stole the map from.
What lady?
The one that was in the 3rd floor at the secret meeting. Lady Seraphine.
the one that's probably sent the little face guy.
No? Why? What happened with the face guy?
The smelly dog man.
Yeah.
Hey, that we know that name. Why do we know that name?
Lady Seraphine.
Yeah.
Because we've just heard about it through them.
That's
Because
a good name.
Table talk. Table talk.
One
It was
shot.
the one shot. The
First
very
one.
first one shot we
to
did.
go and get the stuff.
Yeah, she was in that too.
but our character. Oh wait,
Our
characters haven't. You're the only one. Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Check it out on
Sounds
demand on
fancy.
YouTube. Very first episode with this lot.
Nice.
Not me.
Yeah, she's like a magic sort of proper. Funnily enough, I feel like she's the Weller equivalent of up here. Like
Except more
she does the same
racist.
thing. She moves artifacts and stuff.
Fond of blood.
Yeah, it's
I mean, no scrolls maybe.
in a racist way.
Yeah, apparently drow racist.
Against
I'm sorry, my friend.
Oh, that sucks, man. I'm
Sorry to
sorry.
hear that.
I've never experienced that.
Lewis is just shaking her
okay.
head.
Alright, understood. I'm sorry you feel that way.
So we've got the scrolls. This is super useful.
It's almost perfect. I mean, that you would steal from, and then
I purchased stuff legitimately from her
From-
that she's stolen
So it's
and is illegally trading within the Empire.
you can't make this stuff up. That's incredible.
No, I'm not.
How many
I
breakfast
believe you.
wines did
Why
you
would I
have?
make this?
No, I'm just saying that. Please, just stop
A
listening
lot
to
of
me.
communal wines that pay.
Oh, get this as well. We got like 760 gold from the guard tower.
yes.
Alright. I did spend one of it on a kebab, and most of it's still here.
I have-
I would like.
What did you say?
I didn't want to
700.
say anything.
760.
Yes, the scrolls which we need as a group, I used that kitty to purchase. But I will take no share of the 400 left.
If I'm honest, it's for the greater good of the party. It's good investment as far as I'm
And I give the 400 in a thing, and I pocket the 59 extra that I stole
Nice.
from All Mate.
That's the sound of the money bag.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Money sounds weird in this one.
Very bouncy.
That costs 5.
Oh yeah.
That's 10.
That's the sound of the coins just kicking out.
Alright, so we are back with Aridin on our way out of town.
Am I
What are we
supporting
up
the
to?
wagon?
Yep, got the wagon.
Yeah, do we have horses or is it me? Is it a
It's
horse or
you.
a horse?
Got the horses.
Horse.
Great. Okay, cool. So I can actually share the letters now.
Yes,
I'm
you
not
can.
literally dragging a wagon. Guys.
80 each.
Oh,
From
okay.
the kid.
I was like, okay, that's a
Anything.
number.
Gold, silver, what?
Gold.
Thank you.
Silver's for chumps.
So as I was packing up and not at all snooping through Falsta's stuff,
I raise an eyebrow.
I may have found 2 letters. It is unusually quiet, so I'm sure we've all noted that Ares is not with us at the moment.
Right, where's Ares?
He's not dead.
Oh.
Well, I don't think, to be fair, he has gone off on his own, so all bets are off.
Oh,
He
But-
is so dead.
I have found a letter from Ares and one from Fey-rie as well.
Oh dear.
They have gone back home, respectively. Ares has found it difficult to be a hero. I think we're all very surprised. However, is a franchisee, so yeah, you know it's gonna spread. So the scheme will work. The triangular shaped trapezoid scheme will work for us, so that's good. And it was kind of hard to read. The pages were a bit singed, but Fey-rie has to warn her family of what I couldn't really read it. There was a hole burnt. Maybe she cried some fire tears. I'm not really sure how that works. But they're gone. They're not coming back. At least not for a while.
Now a single T goes down.
Anyway,
It
let's
goes
keep
back
moving.
up. Then back.
Get back in. Grab me and cry up. Yeah. So questions, comments, concerns.
I mean, Ares did ask me not to say anything, but last night he did confide in me some doubts or some uncomfortable feelings he was experiencing. I thought we'd kind of put it to bed, but
Is this because he couldn't put the horse girl to bed, or?
well, it happened beforehand, so I guess that might have arisen from that. Something might have come up.
Oh.
They might have gotten it on, as they said. Oh.
No, they definitely didn't, because he was avoiding her, and I went and slept with her instead.
Yeah, I did see Lilith go.
I'm really awkward. Like I'm that guy who's like trying to like get in on the joke. Like, it's just.
Foster's, it's fine. Shush. The adults are talking right now.
Says the child.
Should we send him like a gift basket?
Like a bag of fruit or something.
Well, you know,
No, what though?
You know the-
head.
he does like heads.
A head of the bag. That's a
That
great
owl. Let's send him the owl, the head.
Oh.
An owl's head.
drumstick.
Right, yeah.
An actual drumstick.
We know that the bird demon was not real though, right?
No, but we can stitch together something.
We glued it together last time. We can do it again.
We have too many heads, so
Sure.
Frankenstein something. I'm sure.
I mean, he'll have to be surely sending reports and things to Guildmaster.
Well, it is a kind of a decentralized organization, but you know what the postal system is like.
Yeah, everything goes
in
offshore
this
first.
kind of- I
and
mean,
then-
our travels might take us to his village sooner rather than later anyway.
And everything leads to Darling in the end.
Drop in for a cup of tea.
we should write the note in blood. I think he'd like it.
Yeah, it's a little thing.
Yeah.
We could send candles to Fey-rie.
Yeah, she does. Like
She's fond of candles.
That is the thing.
I wonder if she discovered something about the stars, but never mind, we have other things to worry about, I suppose.
I'm sure it's fine.
Anyway, does anyone want these letters? I can't actually read.
Wait, you can't? Like legit?
I grab one.
This is just an invoice.
You are so much smarter than that.
It's a death threat.
Everyone's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. And then they read it, it's exactly what I said. I'm like, yeah, I can't read it.
You're a savant.
Playing games, winning prizes, am I right? Like I said, strong girl, be brave.
It is at this point, Eleni, that you hear a voice in your head.
Oh,
Oh, that's always a good thing.
So sorry to drop in unannounced.
Get out.
Try to scry on the suspect. Heavy protection.
What?
Trailers northeast, as discussed. Did you steal my ball?
I haven't touched anyone's balls.
You just say this out loud.
We're all just like,
I was staring ahead like, I didn't touch your balls.
No one said anything.
nobody
In your
asked
head?
you about balls.
It is the voice of Arctic as he is casting a spell to communicate with you.
I'm good.
Yeah, only you. You can only one of you.
Yeah. Doesn't mean I'm going to
And you can reply.
I didn't touch your balls, man. Who even are you?
It's Arctic. You dropped by the other night.
Oh, what?
You dropped by the other night. I'm missing some items.
Like your
Please
heart.
find.
Like your heart.
Well, no, that's not.
I didn't get that from there.
Where is?
I got it from one of
He's
the
talking about
things.
the ball, the lightning balls.
Yeah.
Oh. Hey man, the only ball I've got is like green and shiny. I don't think I've got your balls.
Well, that's yeah. Okay.
Call lightning, 3 charges.
Wrong ball.
Please find the stolen artifact.
That's what we're trying to do, man.
What are you talking about?
Are you talking out now?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're getting half the we're getting half the conversation. Lilith's just looking there, and Can I work out if she's got a message or something?
You're familiar enough that you're probably kidding.
It's a 14.
Yeah, that's
Lenny, are
fine.
you
Yeah.
okay?
I'm like,
Yeah,
she's
that's fine.
getting a message or a sending spell or something that's communicating with her.
Oh.
Is somebody
do you know
talking in
where
your
the
head?
artifact is? Have you looked?
We're experiencing half the
Protected
conversation.
person. I can't
Somebody's
find them.
messaging her into her.
Probably magical. They went northeast in the mountains.
Okay, well you didn't tell me the mountains before, so this is new information. So what's the area that you can't see anything? Because that's probably where we need to go.
This is so odd to just listen to.
Come on,
It's
man.
a little bit before he replies again.
It takes a lot of magical energy. He's pretty good to keep
Sounds
it
like
going.
a question.
It's burning all these spell slots.
She's talking to you.
About
I have no idea.
I have no idea.
a day northeast. Mount entry to under
Your predecessor.
Underdark into the mountains. Lost trail.
Lost was right.
Lost the trail.
Okay.
And then there's no more responses.
Thank God.
How many was that? That was a few, wasn't it?
He burnt like 6 spell slots.
Oh my god.
to
Thank God
cast
he
sending
can't
constantly.
recall me
Because
again.
every single time he has to talk to you with one sentence, that's one cast of the spell.
Yeah, you get 25 words.
That's
So call me.
25 words. And the
okay.
first one was perfect. It was 25 words.
Yeah.
So did I hear this correctly? Like one day is northeast of Underdark, and then he lost the trail.
Yeah, so one day northeast, there's like a cave that leads into the mountains, which is considered Underdark, and that's where he's lost the trail.
Oh, okay. So one day northeast of where we are, I assume. Okay. Cool.
So,
Which in essence is no new information that he gave you the other night.
Wasn't it? I wasn't
'Cause
clearly.
he's-
I clearly was not listening. I was occupied.
So.
Yeah. Sorry. I also forgot who he was. So lol. That's going to be a bit of an ouchie for him. Use a spell slot for that. Soz, babe. Anyway, did you hear all that or?
We heard half the conversation. Who are you talking to?
yeah, we just heard you.
Who was the guy in the tower the other day?
The
I mean,
grand.
Grab Archmage,
How many wives do you have, man?
Master, the gnome,
The big magic.
Arctic,
Oh, the guy that you
I
said
was
was in the
gonna
mage tower.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
Archmage, Arctic Camino.
Yeah.
What did
Okay.
he
So
want?
yeah. He said something about balls. I don't know. I didn't do it.
Oh, he's looking for his
Do you
lightning
really
ball.
need
You
to
said
share?
that you stole the lightning ball off
You
him.
asked.
Oh.
Sorry,
I
you
understand.
didn't say. She said that she stole the lightning ball.
I
But
mean,
you-
we all take souvenirs.
Yeah, we do.
Well, then he's obviously not after it then.
Yeah, I just told him I didn't have his balls.
It was, I mean, he's a big important guy. He wouldn't be just worrying about some bauble lying around.
Yeah. Look-
It's probably that green thing that you've got. That's
No, I
not a
didn't get
bauble,
that
right?
from there.
But
That's
and it
not
was
his.
from here? I mean, that's what it was after? Something from his place?
Yeah.
It must be this
How
thing.
many balls do we have?
It
Well-
must be pretty cool.
Plausible deniability. I don't have it. Anyway, he
Well,
also
Lilliput has it, right?
Yeah, I got it right here.
he also said that we need to find the artifact,
This?
which I no.
Moander's Black and Heart, I suppose.
Yeah. Are we not on a job? Am I
Did you
wrong?
say that was the thing that was causing the blight or something?
That's right, but for some reason they were powerless to go and do anything about it or find it and went into the Underdark. That's
How
what we
am I the
know.
one that's focused?
This Arctic sounds
What?
useless.
Jesus Christ, what is happening here?
Alright,
Is this
so
normally what happens after you make love to a gnome? You just gain extra faculties, perhaps?
Lenny.
I don't know. Normally they call me back and I can ignore them, but I didn't have an option today. Anyway, on task, children. It's like a day's northeast of here. He says something about a cave. I'm assuming that's what Underdark is.
Oh god.
And then he lost the trail. But he
Yes,
kept
it's-
saying he didn't know where it was, so I just said, what's the blank spot on the map for you? So that's where we need to go.
which way's
The
the
Corrupted Grove,
seal in that? So that's the corrupted grove, isn't it?
I believe so. That's the entry to the Underdark. Yeah.
That's where we can hide stuff.
Same direction.
The seal is in that direction as well.
That's where the artifact.
Yeah.
Is the seal before or after the corrupted grove?
Look further.
Have we got the thingamajig to open the seal, or did we hide that?
No, we've got it. We had to leave.
And I may have
I'm just
going
gonna
to
give it-
foolish to take the seal to the place that, unlocks the Dark God. But
We're not going. We don't know it's a dark god. Who said that?
What is about a dark god?
Nothing. Don't worry about it, Arjun. But seriously, and I pull it out and
That's
put it in
the
front of
general
him.
knowledge.
I need you to make a exact replica of this.
He has a look at it.
Can you make a couple?
I can do it. But
Actually, that's a good point.
it's pretty fine work.
And you're a fine artiste.
I can make one that'll move, but probably not on its own without enchantment. Take some time.
We can sort that out.
We're looking for a dummy,
A
really.
few days, probably.
How many could you make? Could you make a mold?
Probably
make a
2
few?
days' work for each one. It's pretty fine work.
Could you do it in the back of
does
the...
it have to be?
Good enough.
Those are the standards too high. I mean, it's got to fool
gotta be
someone
out.
like Seraphina, right?
I gotta be able to select some materials to get their shapes. And
She's no slouch.
I think we want this as near to perfect as we can.
There you go.
Near to perfect as
Near-
time
near-
would allow.
Near to perfect as time will allow.
I need to
That's what it
stop so I can focus and set up a little portable smelting station, I suppose.
says. I mean, we could do that a few days north, like maybe a day north.
Would things move faster if you're at your workshop?
Absolutely.
How much faster?
I could get it done in a day.
How many? Just one in a day?
How many days to
We could meet him there.
we take a detour? He goes straight up with that, make some copies.
We,
We make our way
we-
to Mordoon afterwards.
without belittling our... Sorry, that's the wrong word.
Without
Without speaking poorly about...
See, lollipops?
friendship.
That's racism.
That's I'm better than that, I'm sorry.
Too bad.
It's not that we
Yeah,
don't
that
trust
was
our jolly intoxicated dwarven friend here with an incredibly valuable artifact, but maybe we'd be putting him in danger if we gave him that to go off and make some copies.
Possibly.
I'd hate
What did
to-
you? Let's wind it back because she was getting talked about something, and you said the sniffer dog was doing something at the end. What was the sniffer dog doing?
I believe, from what I subtly listened to, it was more they could detect that there was magic that was cast. I couldn't quite ascertain if it was they could locate the source of the magic, if there was a trail from it.
Creature seemed to be something that could detect magic, but they were looking for what kind of magic?
It was a seeker.
Oh,
If there's spells there, it knows what was cast, where it was cast, when it was cast. Maybe
Who
who
cast
cast it if it was unique enough.
You heard them say something about what kind of spell?
more or less. Not the specific kind of spell. Didn't say anything. Just that it was an unauthorized spell.
Well, there was two unauthorized spells that were cast in there.
How many of them did you do?
One.
And about this time, Faustus is starting to look pretty smug.
I'm not going to lie. I'm confused.
No offense to this one, but I don't know that you're powerful enough to bring one of the seekers in.
So they were looking for Seraphina. Because she cast a teleportation spell, which is a very powerful spell from what I understand.
That makes more sense.
So they're not even looking for me, they're looking for her. So the Empire is after her because whatever she's doing here, she's not aligned with them. She's against the Empire or something. Maybe the Empire's got a bounty on her because I know where she is.
Oh, that's interesting.
Sounds like a joke.
And I get the Cheshire grin again.
Enemy of an enemy is a friend, perhaps?
Which
I
way?
thought none
Are
of
we siding with her against the Imperium or are we siding with the Imperium against her?
I think they hate both equally.
No,
if I'm honest.
I thought that you lot were very anti the establishment, so to speak.
I mean,
Well, I just aimed to misbehave. I couldn't give a shit about any establishment.
Quite
Yes.
anti, to be honest.
I'm very in the middle and confused all the time.
I would burn this whole place down.
I'm also hungry.
If you're serious about that, I can hook you up with some people.
Aaron, you and I have...
When we get to Mordoon, I can definitely help you out.
Right, this amount of talking is really grating on my nerves. what are we doing? Are we going to do the Underdark and he's going to do that thing? Are we going to side with the Empire and deal with Seraphina? Or are we just going to ignore that?
We made this whole plan to
We did.
not take the key to the seal.
Yes.
We need to not take the key to the seal.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That's a given.
We are just.
Don't
On the
put
same
me on
page.
your side, racist.
I'm so impressed.
That's 100% a
My
given.
next breakfast one. Will be
100%
toast to
a
you.
given
Don't.
that somebody is going to have the seal, somebody not near the seal key, this thing, moon thing,
Yes.
away from the seal.
Okay,
Yes.
so we need to go workshop. Should be priority one. We cannot split up until we have diversion keys.
That makes sense.
Well,
It's still going to take a couple of days. I trust Aradin to go and make the thing while we
Look,
go.
I appreciate that, but I'm not really sure what you're talking about. There's a lot of talk about seals and
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
keys and...
So Izmir is worried that if you go with this item by yourself while we go do something else, that you're in danger.
Oh.
Do you want us to come with
No,
you, or do you think you've got your shit
I'm
sorted?
alright.
He's
I'm
got his
not
shit
worried about
sorted.
things.
So he'll go do his thing. We'll go check out the Underdark and find your Miranda's butt plug thing, and
Butt plug,
we'll
yeah.
go from there.
And then we're not taking the security place,
yes. Check.
right?
I
We're
suppose.
using our time wisely, because time is always important. Right?
Yes.
Cool.
Can I
Win-win.
Can I do one very quick test?
Yeah.
Please refer to
Always.
Lilliput's previous statement.
Which one was that?
Yeah, no, of course.
Which one was that?
The one about time. being
Anyway.
Yes,
helpful.
time.
Yes.
So I look at drunken dwarf man.
Aradin, murderer of Templars.
Yeah.
Aye.
Okay. I need you to really look at me and focus. Hopefully there's only one of me.
Aye.
If there's two, fair enough.
I was like 8.
Perfect. It looks like a mob. Okay.
It's a
So
magic it was a
you're
nine.
working on the keys. You've got the key that we need. You're looking at it as a model, correct?
Aye.
Okay. A mob of people bigger than you, stronger than you come in and they say, "Give me the key." What do you do?
Kill them all.
Yeah, you can take the key. You passed the test.
Got
I am
got
such
the
a
job
good
done.
judge of character, aren't I?
When
This
I get to
one,
the gates of Morden, no one is going to come in.
you're just like.
Alright.
I'll put it there.
How are you gonna let us
Yeah.
finish the keys?
That's literally what she's feeling
Why
right
don't you
now,
come
but
and
she's like
find
taking
me
as
tomorrow
much
morning? That's
information.
plan.
Is there any chance you get the
Okay.
keys?
Artifact.
If I get
Enemies,
there sooner, I probably can, yeah.
So I'm going to fix Isabel with the same look that I gave her before and be like, "You've had some time to think about this. Are you still with us?"
She's gonna steal the key.
Well, with enough information I just learned, I feel like I'd be killed otherwise.
Yeah, really, now that you're with us, your best bet
Yeah.
is actually to stay.
Oh god, what have we become?
Falsus is just something equivalent of Gandalf going, "Run, you fool!"
Do you have any questions, child?
Many, but for another time. I will join.
In that case, Aradin, she hands the clockwork thingy.
Big server.
Guard it with your life. You're going that way. We're going. Which way is northeast? That way.
Alright.
No,
When you get to Morden, when you get to the gate,
I'm listening.
right,
It's rough.
come in after the afternoon guard change, show him this at the gate. And he hands you a pin with the symbol of, it looks to be a sort of a flaming warhammer. And you do not recognize the symbol at all.
And we're going to talk a little bit more about.
I mean, look at the pin, man. It's all on there, you know.
Explosive diarrhea? Oh.
On an empire scale.
Oh.
Is it like a
Like
pin?
grab Ysmir and this thing just
Put it on my.
I could
the
show
landscape
you
covered in
the
brown.
So I wear it and just tuck it
my
under
cousin.
my
Seas of
shoulder
it.
blade. It's not never that.
That is a friend.
Before we head, did you
Elaine takes it, pins it on, covers it up.
did you get the flyers out for
Was it gonna come off? Is it likely?
Oh,
to come off?
for your father.
Well, then how
for
will-
the father
Take it
person?
off. Give it to the wrong
Do we print
person.
them and get them?
Whoa there,
distributed?
man. I've already
Get-
had
We haven't done
gnomes
that.
calling me chill out.
You're gonna go
Didn't
do
have
some
time.
kind of
Didn't have
seal
time.
thing.
That's okay.
Yeah.
Sniff a dog.
If I get worried,
Did
I'll
Ares take care of that?
I can do this though as we're walking around, and I kind of make the flyer appear.
Actually, can you do that? Next time, and she gets it out again, next time we get to like a settlement or something for like the Imperium, maybe just transform into that person and walk in.
Literally, it's just like I'm holding a piece of paper in front of my face.
No, don't
Yes,
transform into that person.
Sepia.
What are you doing? What?
I don't think that would be a very good idea.
I think it would be a very good idea because then I can walk around and just be like, have you seen this person? Like, that's not here.
The top half is just that picture, but like sepia.
Or
Turn to that.
maybe.
Aradin jumps up. Hey, what's he doing here? Pulls out a hammer.
I sort of get in front of Lolliput and Aradin, and I was like, Aradin, what are you
What's
doing?
going on?
It's Lolliput.
Drop
Why'd you turn into that?
because it's on
It's
the picture.
It's Lolliput.
What picture?
What are you talking
It's
about?
just a portrait of a handsome man they found. They thought he was good looking and
Lilith just holds it and then goes, do you know who this person is? And she unfurls it.
You know who that is.
Who is it?
You really want to know?
It's my father.
Is it now?
Yes, I'm looking for him.
Now.
Tell me, dwarf. And a dagger's like
That
straight to his
there,
neck.
that there camera just got kicked.
It's okay, it's not one of the ones that's
That
active.
there image is, I don't really know how to break this to you. It's, that there is...
Is he some sort of sex offender?
Eldrick Menard.
Who is
What? Who is that? That be the Emperor of the Imperium.
The Emperor?
Where'd you get that picture from? Oh, it's your father.
Wait,
It's my-
you're a princess.
Well, yes, but not to him.
Do I still need to have this thing on?
I'll take it.
Going around looking like that.
I'd take it down, Lolliput, if I were you.
Alright.
Wait a second. You knew.
No, I didn't.
Lolly puts it
She's
Lolliput
like,
pulling out a dagger as well.
Inside.
I want to inside.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I got a 16.
I'm like sitting in the wagon just eating and watching.
Yeah.
And I told you, man, you should tell him.
20.
20. I was like,
I wish I could do a better face right now. But
I kind of pull the dagger away and sort of just. I'm just like, all right, but you know this person, right?
I can tell by the facial features he's imperial descendancy, and given the feelings of some of the group members here, I didn't want you to maybe have a lineage associated with people that they're not really fans of, and for you to feel disappointed.
Well, not a Lolliput. This doesn't change anything. Thank you very much.
Have you seen some of the stuff that she's done?
Oh, yes.
No one was there.
He's. And she just kind of like sits there for a second and just goes,
I mean, that's a
the
lot.
Emperor?
Why
the
could be his
hell
father.
would
He
Mother-
looks so much like his old man. I've seen it.
Better human.
I mean, well, you're an elf, right?
She looks elven.
Yeah.
Looks though.
Yeah.
She appears to be breathing.
You're human, right? Sure.
If you
From down south.
being elves, her elfin features are very suppressed, almost half elven, but a little bit too strong for just half elves.
Ooh.
Somewhere in
3
between.
quarter. Gotcha.
Yeah.
5/8.
Let's call it 5 eggs.
That's a lot, Lilith, to take
Oh,
in.
yes.
I know.
This is what a racist would say, which we are not.
Yep.
So, I mean, we could always head to the to Aralar eventually.
Yes, I might process that. I'm just coming to grips that my mother slept with such. I guess it makes sense. Is he powerful?
Hey.
Is he good at magic?
No, he's not magical.
Is he good in bed?
I don't know.
That is a fair. Dude, that may be my father. No, I don't
Well,
care.
you're not gonna bang him.
Alright, that's not
I mean,
No, of course not.
I mean, how do you know? I mean, that portrait there is indeed your father. Who gave you the portrait? Who told you? Who put you on the
Somebody I trusted when I left.
Could they have
home.
Could they have deceived you?
I don't think so. No, they wouldn't. I know people that would. This person wouldn't. I trusted them. But my brothers and sisters are vindictive psychopaths. You think I'm unhinged.
Yes.
You've seen nothing.
We think you're fun.
Yeah. Good time.
She kind of just... And there was a sort of facial menace that sort of creeped through for a second. Almost beautiful hag-like. Before she, it quickly
those things
disappears
don't go
away.
together.
Hot oldie? Yeah, they do.
Yeah.
Don't be ageist. Racist and ageist.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
I was like,
I'm not.
there's beautiful and hag, no.
But it's just...
This is
Okay.
the boss of the episode for me. Must destroy.
Brothers and sisters psychopaths.
Yep.
And I'm the half-caste. I'm the one... I'm not a purebred like they are, so the court was very difficult for me.
The court, you say? Interesting.
I come from the court of the unseelie Fey.
You are very far away from home, aren't you?
Unseelie.
Unsilly.
Unseelie.
Very silly. What are you talking about?
Unsilly.
Not silly.
I'm just saying inverted
There.
seals.
It's not south. It's not even on this plane of existence.
Yes.
It's a Fey world.
Yes, indeed.
My mother is the queen of air and darkness. Morgan Thera.
Cool.
Probably the most powerful arch-Fey in all the Fey world.
Alright, whatever.
Ooh. Murder then, Greg.
She's the heir to 2 thrones.
Oh, there you go.
What, royal and toilet?
I'm going to have to
Yeah,
just
fanboy here.
think about that. I'm going to describe my scrolls, and we need to get moving. And she just hops into the back and pulls out stuff.
But if you need to talk,
I don't have father issues. I don't have mother issues. I'm fine.
Hey Lilith, you know what would absolutely not help those issues that you don't have?
Yes.
Killing stuff.
Oh, that would definitely help.
Do you want to go on a mission?
Yeah, aren't we going to the Underdarks?
Yeah, no, I'm saying let's go now.
Yeah, we're ready. I'm in the back of the car. Let's go.
He's going to
I'm
the
taking
way
the
then.
cart with me.
Yeah,
I
I'm
need to-
out of the car. I'm ready to hold
She packs up and shit. She's just
It's gotta get home.
Yeah.
Stabbing sacks.
Also because we leveled
Kicks a
up,
rock
I
on the
gained some more speed, so I'm hoofing it. We're on a
What's your speed?
Yeah.
walk speed.
I think you're 40 now, feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah, so we're off on an adventure.
Well, then
We're
it's
off to
just-
see the wizard.
Off bushwhacking.
I'm just like, wait for me, Eleni.
Hey, 40 feet too.
And then suddenly Isabel's running next to us, and I'm just like, oh my
What's
god,
going
we're so awesome.
This is awesome.
So
You guys are cool.
I'm then,
Woman
pushing my way
power.
through shrubs.
and just to show off, I cast a spell, and suddenly I just become a blur and just go.
I'm gonna slowly take
As I
my
haste,
time,
so I got 100
kind of
feet.
exhaling slowly.
So it's up 3.
His mind is
What's
blown
that?
right
It's
now.
us 3.
Yeah.
With his check, he's obviously doing a pretty good job of hiding. But
Not with my physical face though.
It's like I'm with the daughter, the half-fate daughter of Hildrick Manor.
Processing a lot of emotion right now.
I just have a lot of emotion.
Ishmael, this is we're sort of at the center of what looks to be a storm that's just barely getting started.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, should the Imperium find out this information, I mean, it's hard to say how Emperor Bernard might take this.
From can see I pause for an extended period of time. From what I've heard, he probably would not take the news of a non-human daughter well. And there are members of the court that would seek to use such information as a weapon against the Empire. We cannot be saying these things into a trumpet, so to speak.
Well, pulls out a trumpet.
I know we have a fun old time blurting out things and being inappropriate and having fun. I do enjoy that.
Say it, Ishmael.
But I would,
Say the words.
I would exercise absolute restraint.
Might you say
The three of us are.
discretion?
We're yelling
And I'm like,
I would say discretion.
Faustus is feeling incredibly validated right now.
Yeah, well, Faustus is drunk, so.
Woo!
First Imperial Town, ladies and gentlemen, Lilith walks in and goes, "Hey guys, I'm your man, Stoner.
My chat.
Do you even know who I am?"
My father.
But yes, I completely concur with Ishmael's assessment, and yes, on the down low sounds very, very good.
You guys are the worst.
I know. It won't be the cheeky kind of fun you're used to. It will be the angry, sad, taken in the night, inquisitors coming down on us hard in not a good way, and just generally not a good time.
Kind of fun.
Inquisitors,
No.
Solomon Demok.
No way fun.
Just death and a slow, painful end.
Much less coming.
Guys. Oh, come on.
Again, not in the fun way.
And yet another turning. All of these things, and now she who can't be named in our presence.
I just walk around. Oh, his she can't.
Yeah.
Who can't be named is coming quickly.
And Isabel, that might be knowledge that you perhaps want to. I want to tell you how to be a member of Ayum, but
You tell all of us, so you may as well.
perhaps keep that to yourself.
I think wisdom would speak well for
Yeah.
Collider.
It would be wise.
You
And
do
I
know
hope
that
I'm
your
not-
order would be very interested in that information.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And by the way, I hope I wasn't elder-splaining there, you know. Yeah. One monk slash
Look who's
acolyte
become
turn up.
self-aware of us.
Oh no.
It is only in these times we can grow.
So we are travelling through the increasingly dense Venoran forest as we're talking. I'll check that out at the end.
That's going to be something for our sponsors.
I'm gonna frame this.
I don't know what it is.
Later. Later.
We'll look at it afterwards.
We're moving through the forest. How you guys were initially off on a dead charge? How are we travelling now?
After a while, I'd wait for
Quickly.
everybody to catch up, but then still keep the pace. Haste only lasts a minute.
So yeah, catching up the group. Quiet self-reflection. Let's just
I vote
focus on the
fade
task
to
and
black
let it
there.
go.
Given the time, we might do that. It's a little bit early. We started late, but I think that's a good place to can it for the night or to leave off.
Huge.
We've had a nice,
reveal.
huge reveal.
Yeah.
And you know, sort of, we're moving into an extended sort of session where information and searching and possible wilderness encounters could happen. So we don't really want to start anything like that at this time tonight. So thank you for joining us. We'll take an early finish, and we will see you.
Might I just pop in one thing?
Oh, of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, no, not. Yes, this is fast to speak. No, yes, ladies and gentlemen, if you would like to see what Katie was reacting to in Richard's notebook, all you have to do is join Discord and be a subscriber on the Twitch channel, and you will get access to the interdimensional doorway where that will be posted
So much detail.
later this evening.
Yes.
I'm excited to see
Do
it.
not forget, follow us up on our socials. Main ones we are using are Facebook, Instagram. We've got the Discord channel with some exclusive channels in there for subscribers. And don't forget to follow and subscribe on Twitch to avoid any ads and be alerted to when we are live. And we will be back next Thursday, because we might do Secrets on Wednesday. Okay. We'll talk about that afterwards. But thank you for joining us. We hope you enjoyed the show, and we will see you in a week.
Bye.